Nerdrotic.com.
We so bored, don't fuck with your discourse. We so bored, don't fuck with your discourse. We so bored, don't fuck with your discourse. We so bored, don't discourse. My people cried in fear to finding relief. Holla. White people cry so they can see us as human beings. They recognize propaganda they spew. I am black. And try to weaponize everything that we do.
I'ma tell you something. They spin and woke, bastardize it, appreciate it.
It says appropriate it, not appreciate it.
Appreciate it, appropriated, whatever. Speak truth to power. Keep an eye out. Not fodder for your clickbait. Speaking of which, journalists, did you forget it's your job to provide the truth?
We so bored, don't fuck with your discourse. We so bored, don't fuck with your discourse. We so bored, don't fuck with your discourse. We so bored, don't discourse.
Honestly, we should just hit record and just not even mute ourselves during.
Yeah,
the best part of the show was just during
Backstage
that.
green room chat.
Jesus Christ! What's up, everybody? I'm back. So it will not be a well-run show. You had your one time. Don't get used to it. Daddy's back. It's time for the shit show. Let's go.
Happy to be here. We're happy you're back, Gary. Ryan, it was weird, man. Ryan let everybody talk. We covered every topic we were supposed to.
Weird.
And we all got to go home at a decent time.
And we started on time.
Weird.
I know it's shocking. We started on time. We ended on time. It's really strange. It is possible. It's always been theoretical until now.
The most important thing is we got to talk video games, and it was like it felt like we watched porn on this. That's
out of town.
We're not supposed to be doing this.
Listen to how happy they are, all their audience. Listen to how happy they are, and I'm about to end that because fuck that shit. We're gonna start late. We're gonna go long, and we're not talking about video games.
I expected you guys would come back
great video
with,
game video.
I expected you guys would come back with a lot more of a tan. You know, you went to Africa for Christ's sake.
I did.
I am. This is tan, Chrissy. Come on.
Only my face tanned. I covered every other inch of my body.
Well, I mean, that's the women have to cover every inch of their body because they'll get raped.
Egyptian men there.
Yeah.
Or the culture.
Cultural enrichment.
Can we talk about the one thing Egypt got right real quick before we start? So the driving there is insane. It's absolutely insane. When you first get there, you're like, what, this third world country is a shit show. But after a week, I figured out that they have a better system of driving. So they completely ignore lanes. Lanes are not even a guideline. It's just little lines. It's lines in a road that they completely ignore. And what they do is they drive by feel and they hit their horn, not to tell you to F off, but to go, I'm here, buddy. Let me by. And
Wow.
It works. We didn't see a single accident. Reason being, I didn't see a single woman driving a car there. It just fucking worked.
I'll just be a passenger person.
Only accident we saw was the rear end accident against the horse-drawn carriage. That wasn't like some tourist thing. It was actually in practical use every day. And those two guys were yelling at each other and the horse was freaking out. But that was pretty much it. Egypt, kind of a shithole. So I'm just going to say.
Surprise, surprise.
You have to go to know that.
Now I really want to go.
Dude, the sites are 10 out of 10. They're worth going to. And if you go to your like little posh touristy hotels, you're fine. But we went on a boat ride down the Nile, and it was 12-year-olds were the captain of the boats. It was children.
Like this is my favorite thing right here. I'm sharing my screen.
Look at me.
Father Miller put this up. Africa expert. Look at Garrett. Like, just looks like the most racist piece of shit you'll ever see with his Texas hat on. Yeah, looks like he's high as shit. You know.
I think he's just trying to read something. That's all it is. Like looking through the
manifesto. That's what
Last checks on the manifesto.
Yeah.
So great.
That's quality internet right there too.
You hereby bequeath.
I did get to let my people go inside the Karnak temple.
Perfect.
I didn't yell it that loud though. So, but our buddy Michael has this tattoo that's like two triangles on top of each other, and it kind of looks like a Star of David. And we were at a cafe in Kings Valley, and the worker rolls up on him and goes, "That's no good here. You can't have that. That's no good here." And he's like, "What?"
Whoa.
He's all, "Oh, no, this isn't a Star of David, dude." "Yes, it is." He's all, "No, the Star of David has clotheslines." He's all, "No, it isn't. I'm sorry, sir," and walks away. Like,
what did he expect him to do, even if it was, though? Like,
cut off his finger?
Take a Sharpie.
Wow.
I don't know. And they were checking passports for any Israeli stamps.
Israel, yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Maybe he's just being a bro. He's trying to warn him, you know.
It might have been that.
I want to get out of here.
It's hard to tell though, to be honest.
They have RBF. They look so mean, but then you start talking to them and they're all nice people.
Yeah. I mean, they sound like they're freaking arguing with each other, but they're actually like, "What's up, bro?" But it sounds like a just a typical argument.
It sounds more angry, Arabic or German.
You flick up a date in there and did like Kriegler like grab it when date's no good.
No, but I did say Durka
dates.
a little bit too loud in the Cairo airport.
Durka.
Gary.
And ABF is like, "Calm down, dude."
Not here, man.
I'm gonna start a jihad on your ass.
Is that a real Egyptian word?
No.
No.
Okay.
Oh, Chrissy.
Chrissy's adorable. I mean, it might be.
Fair question. Fair question.
Chrissy.
Look, the woman spoke, and look what she said.
Noons, are you out there? Is Durka a real Egyptian word? She'll know. Durka jihad. Yeah, Egypt was a trip. It was great. Trip of a lifetime. Really glad I went. The group was awesome. The fellowship travels well, guys. 40 of us were there.
Yeah, it looked awesome.
Yeah.
It was a ton of people.
Yeah.
It was a good time. The Aussies were drinking because that's what Aussies do, except for fucking Shad. He drinks
Sorry,
milk.
I don't represent my side too well there.
You don't. But they were saying nor.
Oh, good. Good. Yep.
No.
Nor.
No.
No. Yeah, we were talking about Zelda last week, and these guys kept calling her Zelda. Zelda.
Zelda?
Yeah.
Yeah. Disparu and Shad. Zelda.
Zelda.
How do you get an R in Zelda? I don't know. How do you get a J in Nerdrotic, Jeremy?
It's called having parents that are brother and sister, which is what we do in Alabama. Okay,
Hey,
so go to family
culture.
reunions to look for a date. That's how we roll. Roll Tide, baby.
Wow.
It's a cultural thing.
Don't need Hinge there.
So you want to take care of business while Ryan watches the game?
Yeah.
If you're wondering what Ryan is watching, the whole time he's watching the Bears game. Okay,
Yes.
so
He's very
Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm being not very talkative. That's it. That's the only reason.
about to be halftime, so he'll have a little window.
Great.
To talk.
Ryan's got the Bears on. I've got the final episode of season 4 of Stranger Things on the other one.
Oh man!
If I start talking like this, it's just normal.
Yeah,
right.
Normal.
So let's take care of some business and talk about Shad's. What is that noise?
What is that?
What the hell is that?
If I got it on the wrong setting, hold on. Hold up. Wait,
like a
minute.
haunted house.
Right.
Speakers main stereo. Well, that's not meant to happen. Okay.
Much how Ryan just wills bad orders into existence, Gary, you will chaos and nonsense into these shows. It's not our fault. It's your fault. What the fuck is
It's still
happening?
going on. Whatever it is.
Ads!
Still hear it.
I'm trying.
Stop watching shit while you're on the show.
Well, the thing is, even if he catches up with that entire series, it's not the one we're talking about.
Yeah, just stop watching the fucking show.
He's trying to do it for the show, though.
No, it's the previous season. This one's
It doesn't
season
even
5,
matter. We're
so
not going
it's
to talk about it.
This dog made Stranger Things homework.
Seasons in
Yeah, but you'll have all the context, but not be able to talk about the actual series.
an hour and a half. I'm gonna like.
I'm going to go solo.
Loud noises! Sorry, what are we talking about?
In episode 1, that was a bit of a poop. Boom, done. Friday Night Tights for me, over.
We may not even talk about Stranger Things
At this point.
Why'd I watch the show?
Well,
Hold on, look at the right audio setting. Hold on, this is a trial and error thing, boy.
Oh my God, we're not, why are we doing it live?
Now then,
Ash, why don't you try this on your own time?
I'm gonna fucking lose my mind if you don't stop. I'm honest. Like I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
Do it right. We want to see it.
Jesus Christ, stop!
No. Just fucking mute his ass, please. Fucking mute. Let's do this fucking ad read.
There.
What's the score? What's the score?
What's the
Now you see
score?
why Ryan is no longer on Tuesday night's main event. He would not last very long.
That's what she said.
Okay, I'll see you next week, boys.
Alexa listens to us and recommends products based on our conversations. Meta uses our information based on our browsing and engagement history to sell to other companies. Why do we assume AI is going to be any different? Could certainly use an AI as right now. If you've used any of the leading AI apps, and you have probably been censored at some point, even for harmless questions or requests. With Venice AI, it lets you use the AI without handing over your sensitive information, with features like messages are encrypted and your conversation history is stored only in your browser. AI can be extremely valuable, right, Chad? But we shouldn't need to give up our privacy to use it. Shad doesn't care. Who's going to care about spying on a Mormon, really? Venice utilizes leading open source AI models to deliver text, code, and image generation to your web browser. There's no downloads, no installations of anything. The Venice Pro plan unlocks the full platform and features, including PDF uploads for summaries or insights, the ability to turn off safe mode, and unhindered image generation. The ability to change how Venice interacts with you by modifying the system prompt, limitless text, and high image limits. If you want to use AI without fear of handing over your... God, I thought I was going to say something else. Handing over your most intimate thoughts to a corporation or a government, you can get 20% off the Pro plan by using the link venice.ai/nerdrotic. Venice.ai/nerdrotic. Thank you very much. Thank you.
What?
What?
I got the last word.
What if it was porn?
Yeah, his
What
like
what
when
if it was
Az
gay
when Az comes in, he's like muffled for like the first,
And you
Like
hear
a
the
half
last
second,
and
yeah.
you
word.
hear the last part, and you just hear porn.
I think that's the important part, right?
Important.
I'm trying to start with settings here.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Well, We've made up for last week already.
We
and
certainly
still
have
a long way to
So,
go.
you were talking about bringing the chaos. I don't know if they kept it in or not because I didn't watch it, but my sound died. I think it was on their end on Piers. I told you about that yesterday, Jeremy. Like I got completely cut off, and I guess Piers responded. I didn't hear a fucking word he said, so I'm just like looking at him like a dumbass the whole time.
Oh no.
So I guess that happened.
Dude, I remember the first time I went on that show, I was so fucking nervous because of the setup. Because you're so out of your element.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how like I'm backstage listening to whoever was on there, and then they bring me in and he introduces me as Jeremy from Gamers and Games, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Hey, he got most of your name right the first time. That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
And I think the second time he said Geeks and Games.
He's getting there. By the third time, it'll be Gamers.
Well, based on his interview with Tucker, we know he can't call Jeremy by his proper name. So.
No.
Oh man, what a disaster it was. I was scared to death that first time. Second time, not so much. But the first time I was just like, what the fuck's about to happen?
No, it's pretty easy. He throws it to you, so you're ready. You guys didn't see it, but there is the most boring woke woman alive that really explains woke to a T, and she got into a little back and forth with Drinker when we were talking about the top variety. We can go over it. We can. You bring that up, Garrett. We can go over it later. Variety's top 100 most influential comedies list. We went over that a little bit. I had fucking notes written out and everything. So he tosses it back to this woke fucking doctor who wanted to make sure she was called doctor. And she's like, I don't like comedies. And we're like,
because she's a miserable
Turn
bitch.
off the stream.
Yeah,
It's all woke, yeah. They don't understand. They think literally, so everything is by exact description.
Exactly.
It has to go through logical loopholes.
No, it's a form of its own, like autism, really. But yeah, like she's like, I'm not really into comedies, and we're just like, we're so not surprised at all. You know, you look like you're super fun at parties, but yeah,
None of them? Wow.
none of them. Yes, I don't think we had to go over it like right this second. I meant later.
I just had it ready, bro.
Yeah, had it ready because it's a big list. But
oiled machine right here.
you know
boys.
what? I can go get my notes later, and we can go over the 30 that are missing from there that are like there's some really it's the same variety that made that MCU list, which was fucking retarded, but the comedy one is even worse. The most I guess the most obvious thing in it is there's no comedies from the last decade on the list at all.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Is Office Space on the list?
No.
What?
Get
What?
Out of here.
Come on.
Tropic Thunder?
No.
What?
No.
Hang on. I'll go get the list. Hang on.
Crazy. That's insane.
Hang on.
Man, no Office Space. All right, Ryan's running it.
Wait.
What's up, Ryan? What do we do?
Yeah.
Tell us what to do,
Isn't
Ryan.
on it? Hold on.
Wait,
I had 1 week, and that's good.
Pull it up.
As I don't know what it is. Every time you fucking speak, your voice is loud as
Jamie,
shit.
pull it up.
Every
It's bad.
fucking time. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I think his mic needs to level.
Yeah.
Hey Ryan, at the
Just
Bears
put some
losing.
water on it.
Well,
Okay.
Bears are winning. They're
So
actually
so
looking
pull up.
pretty good.
So
Just
variety. Well, you sounded right. You sounded good right there, Az.
that's because I was speaking normally, very quietly. And very
There you go.
calmly.
Yeah.
That's something I don't
Dude,
like to
it's
do on a
after
regular basis.
Thanksgiving.
Ooh, he's faking it, guys. See, his real voice is not the one he uses on FNT. He's faking it. He's a
What do you
grifter.
think?
That's
Go around the
that's
fucking
gonna be.
shops going, "Hi, have you got any?"
No,
Pull up
that's
the
what
list,
the
Garrett.
clip
That's
will
what
be.
funny. Slow everyone.
Or else you're fake. Or else you're fake, man. What a phone.
The clip will be like, "We busted him, guys." See.
When we actually talk to Az, he's like, "Hello, how are you doing, guys?"
Dums, what do you got going for Friday night heist this week, hey?
He'll sound like Little Platoon.
Yeah.
Maybe just get into character now.
Maybe he is Little
Right,
Platoon.
right,
Oh.
I've not seen them.
That would be funny if Little Platoon was Az. That would be shocking.
It would make a lot of sense, actually.
He's
Alter
that's
ego.
a better volume now.
Okay, what are your notes, Gary? What do you got?
Well, pull up the here. We can add it here, so we can go. So it's a top 100 best comedies of all time. So let's go over their list real quick, and then we'll go over what's missing. We don't have to go into their explanations. We could just there's some old movies on here that like none of us have heard of, but Bridget Jones' Diary's fine. Wayne's World,
way too high.
Blazing Saddles on this.
Blazing Saddles on the list. Pretty
That's a
Woman.
comedy?
Okay, stop right there. Pretty Woman is not really a comedy.
It's a romantic. It's
That's a
considered a romantic
rom-com.
comedy. It's a
Rom-com.
rom-com.
If we're doing a 100 comedies,
But
rom-coms.
If you're considering,
Okay, hang on.
no, hang on.
That's a different list.
Just, Shad, before you get to your ridiculous bone to pick, which will probably make no sense, I just want to preface that this is on there, and this list I have of 30 comedies is not. And there are some other movies that are you could not consider. Do you consider Fargo a comedy?
No.
It is on the list, very high.
Yeah,
Maybe dark comedy.
Dark comedy,
yeah.
So are you guys
I'm gonna get
excluding
you,
it? Are you
sucker.
guys excluding it because it's a subgenre, meaning that you identify a film by its main premise?
Okay, stop right there.
If that's
Stop.
so, Die Hard is not a friggin' Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie.
Okay, that is a fucking reach.
Get
out of here.
That is
Get outta
a
here.
fucking
Standards.
reach.
My man.
That is a
It's a
fucking
Christmas
reach.
movie.
And
It's
you know what?
man.
Die Hard is more of a Christmas movie than Fargo is a comedy. And you know what?
Yeah.
Brazil, one of my favorite movies of all time by the great Terry Gilliam. Would you call that a comedy? Okay,
No.
sure. Then Clockwork Orange is a comedy.
Here's my question.
It's a
And it's a
satire.
fucking funny one.
I can invalidate this list right now and call them sexist and racist.
Sure.
Mainly racist.
Okay,
Is
stop,
don't be
Garrett.
a menace
Stop
to South
once in a while.
Central while drinking your juice in the hood on this list.
No. Yeah, as a matter of fact,
Well,
Racism.
no urban
Racism.
comedies other than I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, but like Friday is
Friday's not on it.
Nope.
Friday's not on it.
Scary
Nope.
movie.
What is this?
Nope.
list?
Schindler's
List.
Yeah.
Number
that's
one.
my favorite.
Funny enough.
So Clerks is 94. Keep going. And then we have Hairspray. Sure, that should be on the list.
Okay, never seen it.
I think I've seen it
The
once.
Jerk should absolutely be
Way
higher.
too high.
Yes, yes.
Why
Yeah.
is
Should be
that
way
at
lower.
92? Man, that's low.
You're speaking to a. Sorry.
The fact that we're
Oh,
only in the
91.
90s is worrying me
Wait,
about
what?
when we're actually going to talk about
you
Stranger Things.
You could just scroll past the ones we've never heard of.
As might finish the whole
Heard of
series
that.
before we talk
What
about
the hell was that?
Was that Rita's 2
Yes,
and Bob
Fast
2?
Times. That's a good one. Anchorman.
Anchorman,
yeah.
that's low. That's pretty damn good.
Wait, these are in
Oh,
order?
what
Okay,
the what?
would you call this a comedy? Would this be a comedy?
No.
No.
No, I
No.
say I
more
swear it's
like a
got humorous
sci-fi.
elements. There's definitely humorous elements, but I wouldn't
Yeah,
say
it's
it's
not
not.
Yeah. You know, because Die Hard has some Christmas elements, but it's not a Christmas
Oh,
movie.
my God.
It
Well, apart
has
from the
everything.
Christmas
Her
movie.
name is Holly. Her name is Holly.
Apart from it being a Christmas movie, yeah, you're absolutely right, Chad. Apart from it being
Wow,
a
I'm just
Christmas
holding
movie.
you guys to a consistent standard.
Oh, okay. Yeah, oh, Shad. I'm sorry.
of the
Shad.
world.
Shad, known for being Mr. Consistency. Shad from
Just
Shadiversity.
because you fucking laugh at something once in a movie, right? Just because the guy made a funny face when he fucking dies in a horror movie doesn't make that thing a comedy, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Just because he says "ho ho ho" doesn't make it a Christmas.
No, you
movie.
stupid
I agree.
fuck shit.
I agree
with
completely.
Shad.
Ryan.
Even though I showed you all the fucking evidence of this last time, and I still see dumb fucks in the chat
I
that are
can
like,
show you all the evidence in
Wait,
this
wait, the
comedy,
Christmas, that's
Ryan.
the only
It's
argument?
really
Of
funny.
course that's
It's
not the
got
only
fucking
argument.
jokes
The
in it.
entire premise of this fucking
Yeah.
movie is about a man who's trying to heal his broken family, who's going out there on
No,
Christmas
it's
to
not.
reunite
The
with his
premise is
family,
it.
to a wife
It's
who
him
has left him,
defending
taking the
a building
kids.
from terrorists. That's
Let-
the premise.
Let
Shad
Ryan-
is
let-
not
let-
Shad.
Let Ryan
Shad,
talk.
Shad,
Shad.
let Ryan speak, and then you can retort.
Yeah, guess what? Home Alone, well, it's just a home invasion story. It's just some people that are trying to fucking steal a bunch of shit from this house. It just happens to take place at Christmas. You wouldn't make that fucking argument for that, would you?
No, and that's why nobody does.
Chad might now.
That's literally why no one does argue that point, because it's ridiculous for Home Alone.
It's just as ridiculous for Die Hard. There's more Christmas references than Die Hard.
Okay, wanted to come out in the middle of summer, and why wasn't it marketed as? A
Why
Christmas
did
movie?
Miracle on 34th Street come out in April? You dumb.
Are we arguing Miracle on 34th
Tell me
Street?
that. Is
Are we
Miracle on
arguing that?
34th Street
Are we
not a
arguing
fucking
that?
Christmas movie?
Dude, White
Are we
Christmas.
arguing
Hey,
that?
hey,
Release
hey.
it was released.
White Christmas came out in January.
You are arguing that, yes.
White
Who's
Christmas came
arguing?
out in January.
The release date has no bearing on
White
what the
Christmas
actual movie
came
is
out was
about.
White Christmas was released in January.
Okay.
So it's not a Christmas
arguing
movie.
Are we arguing if that's a Christmas movie or not?
We'll return to
28
that.
days later came
Okay.
out on the
Hold on.
29th
So we're
of
arguing
January.
because if you're going to say that this is not a Christmas movie because it was released in whenever, I can point
Along
you to
with
Christmas
many other
movies
reasons
that were
why.
released during that time.
Along
It's
with
just-
many other reasons why. But
I
yes, I mean, but that is a very interesting take that it's a Christmas movie. But if you actually were around back then, nobody was calling it a Christmas movie when it came
Hey,
out.
Gary,
No one.
you're older than anyone. Before Jeremy makes his argument around, until the internet was a thing, nobody
That's
said
exactly
this. Gary,
when it
you're old
fucking
as
happened
dirt.
was an internet.
Please tell us.
It's
It
an
was not.
internet
It was.
trend.
No, it was not. It predated the internet.
Bullshit.
Yes, it
Dude,
did.
nobody was calling Die Hard a fucking Christmas
They
movie.
were calling
when
it a
came
Christmas
out.
movie the
Nobody.
next
Always
fucking
showed it.
year.
No fucking body
Yes, they
was.
were. Yes, they
No,
were.
not.
I was
It's
there.
an
Takes
internet
place
trend.
during Christmas.
You
at
You
a
were
in
like
prison.
I wasn't in prison the whole time. And you know what? In prison, all the inmates called it a Christmas movie.
Oh, yeah.
So it's
let's listen to
decided.
the upstanding citizens right there. Let's listen to them.
Oh my gosh.
So
Wait,
the,
anyways,
the list of comedies
Chad
that's
has derailed the fuck out of this.
the list of comedies that is not on the list is as follows in no particular order: Life of Brian, Happy Gilmore,
Whoa.
Top Secret, Hot Fuzz, Tropic Thunder, Blues Brothers, Animal House, any Pink Panther movie, Uncle Buck, Ferris Bueller, It's a Mad World, Galaxy
This
Quest,
list is
Vacation,
stupid, then. It's
Christmas
stupid.
Vacation, American Pie, Beverly Hills Cop 1 and 2, 48 Hours, Ghostbusters, Caddyshack, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, Arthur, Friday, Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, Police Academy, Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Old School, 40-year-old version, The Hangover, Tommy Boy.
40-year-old version?
Version?
Version.
It's
It's a version. I can't even say virgin. I'm so not a virgin, I can't even say it.
Yeah, so
That
the
is
fact-
fucking
Spaceballs.
insane.
I can't
Spaceballs
believe
is
that
not
Friday's
on it.
I can't believe Galaxy Quest is not on it.
Oh, it might
Yeah,
be.
Galaxy
Spaceballs might be. I can't remember now. But
No, I just searched it.
yeah.
Well, I want to know what their top 10 is. What is their
Go to the top
top
10. Go to the
That's
top
what
10.
I want to know.
Wait till you see the number one. I like the movie a lot, but I don't think it's number one. at all.
Gary, was Robin Hood Men in Tights on it?
No.
That's such a
Blazing
great
Saddles.
Is
Just go down to the
Bridesmaids
top 10.
Is Bridesmaids in there?
Yes,
Sideways.
Bridesmaids shouldn't
What a
even be on the
surprise.
fucking list.
Sideways got so much hype when it came out.
Tootsie should
watched
be on
it
the
well
list.
after,
This
and
is
I
amazing.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Sideways did
way
nothing
too
for me.
low.
Sideways
Mrs.
did nothing for me when I
Mrs.
watched it.
Doubtfire.
Okay, so
Mrs. Doubtfire is amazing.
go to the top 10. We'll get there eventually.
And-
Groundhog Day. Okay.
Way
Yeah.
higher. Should be way
yeah,
higher.
it should
than
be way
10.
higher.
10's, I mean, it's 10's pretty high.
Still
With
good.
10's
Pretty high.
Ever
Pretty
been
high.
made in
It's pretty
history.
high.
10's pretty
Yeah.
high.
Young Frankenstein.
Okay.
Frankenstein. Okay.
Good choice.
Uh-huh.
Good choice. Fargo.
Fargo.
No.
Not a comedy.
I'm not, I love the Coen brothers, but not top 10 comedies of all time.
No,
Not
that's
when Ghostbusters isn't even on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah.
crazy.
Duck Soup should be there.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I've never seen Duck Soup.
Oh, you should.
It's a
you
classic.
should
It's
definitely
Marx
do that.
Brothers.
all-time
yeah.
classic. Monty Python and the Holy
Okay.
Grail. Good.
Okay.
Great,
like
it.
great.
Yep.
No
Alright.
problem. No problem at all.
Fair.
No. Fuck no.
No.
Uh,
Not
No.
One of their best.
Not even in the
one of
top
best. Come on.
100. Good movie, but no. The Great Dictator, not Charlie Chaplin's best
Not- yeah.
movie, but it's there for influence more than anything. Fuck Annie Hall.
No.
Fuck
no.
Annie Hall. Fuck
No.
Woody Allen. Fuck this movie for winning Best Picture over Star Wars. It's fucking ridiculous.
Whoa.
Trash.
Something like a hot sure. Number one. Go to number one. It is
And
the
number one.
Naked Gun.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Wait,
I was
what?
not
I mean, I love
expecting
Naked
that.
Gun.
I'd say
I
top
love Naked
10,
Gun.
but not number one.
Not
I
number
was
one.
I was not
No.
expecting that though.
Yeah, I wasn't
Sorry.
expecting it
There's
because
a
we think
lot
stupid.
Of
I'm too
missing
distracted
comedies
by
here.
that top headline. Read next how dried scabs and menstrual blood informed the the red tones.
Yeah, I was-
I honest to God, I thought number one was going to be CNN News.
That's movie.
Reality.
Oh, it's movie. Okay, not ongoing. It's a movie. Gotcha. Got
The
it.
fact that no Police Academy is on this list is fucking wild.
It is
Those movies
nuts.
were legendary.
Team America
Every
is
one
on
of
the
them.
list.
That's what
South Park the
Team
movie is
America,
not on the list.
Team America might be the most underappreciated comedy. that
Agreed,
I've-
but
like in the last, whatever, my lifetime.
I think number one should be Tropic Thunder. I think it should be Tropic Thunder. The fact that it's not on the list at all. We just did
We
the
know
comment.
why.
That's
Well,
crazy.
of course we know.
I was
why.
thinking Blazing Saddles. That movie's
and-
amazing.
And Ben Stiller, it doesn't matter how much you've
Blazing
kissed
Saddles
the
too.
left's ass, they still won't acknowledge your all-time great comedy.
Nope.
Because it could be offensive.
Yep.
But Blazing
Something
Saddles could be number one. I would even
Oh,
accept
yeah.
Young Frankenstein as number one. Or Airplane.
Are there any Jim Carrey movies in
Airplane,
this?
It was Ace Ventura. And then the only
Which
Adam
one?
Sandler.
The first one?
Yeah.
Let that one
The
in.
only Adam Sandler movie was The Waterboy.
What?
Over Happy Gilmore. Yes.
Or
Happy
Billy
Gilmore?
Madison?
No.
Oh my gosh. That is
Who
painful.
the fuck did this?
I do like Waterboy.
Variety.
I like it
Waterboy's
too.
great. Waterboy
There
is
should've
great,
been
but
multiple
Happy
Adam
Gilmore,
Sandler.
I think Happy Gilmore is like just objectively his best comedy ever.
Mhm.
It's either that or Billy Madison. I think those two are the two that you would have to argue. Is
But
the best
Happy
comedies.
Gilmore is like a generational favorite,
Yes, yes.
and it was when golf was, Tiger Woods was out there and golf was like
Mhm.
hot, and for that minute in the 90s remember when hockey was really popular amongst everybody? Like all the Hollywood guys were wearing hockey jerseys.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
like during the
90s.
MLB strike or something.
Yeah, I think
It's like
so.
early 90s, right?
Early 90s, everybody was.
Mid-90s.
Kevin
It was like the Mighty
Kevin
Ducks.
Smith still wears fucking hockey jerseys, but
Yeah. That's crazy.
That used to be the only thing it could fit in.
yeah.
But yeah, Ghostbusters and Beverly Hills Cop not being on the list are egregious. Tropic Thunder.
That's offensive.
Yeah.
That's offensive.
No Tropic Thunder.
No Tropic Thunder.
It's variety though. Are we really surprised?
No.
Is
What about
no.
old
is
school?
is are there Eddie Murphy movies on that list that you recall?
Coming to America.
Not
No,
even
no.
what
Of
number?
course, you said no Beverly
Yeah.
Hills Cop.
not,
one.
not
Oh,
even
my
What about Napoleon Dynamite?
what's the fucking
Yes.
movie what's the fucking movie he did where he did it Nutty Professor? Is that in there?
Nope.
Coming to America's 46.
Wow.
And it's not
That's
the best Eddie
crazy.
Murphy movie. It's just not.
No,
Rush
no,
Hour?
it's
Rush
good.
Hour? Rush Hour?
Rush
in it?
Hour's in there. Yeah.
Okay. Rush Hour needs to be top 10. And we're getting a Rush Hour 4. Thanks, Trump.
Yep. Thanks, Trump.
Hang on.
Make
Is
America
that real?
great again.
He
Is
heard
that
Simu
real or
Liu
is that a
wanted more.
meme?
He heard Simu Liu wanted more Asian representation, and Trump got on the horns like, "Let's do it."
Jackie Chan, are you ready to go again? Yes, sir. Okay.
Can we cast Jackie Chan as Shang-Chi? I'm so much
Rush
happier
Hour.
about
Because
that.
Jackie Chan is
Nobody
Simu Liu.
knows.
I'd be
Yeah, that was
so
a-
much happier.
So that's
Jackie
real,
Chan
it's not a
plays
meme.
Simu Liu, who plays Chang-Chi.
Yeah, Rush Hour is not on the list.
It's not? I thought it was.
Nope.
Wow.
Not when I
I've slept
That's
since
crazy.
then.
Control F.
Holy shit. Well, that's a
What
that's
a
a shitty
horrendous.
You spell it right, Garrett.
Yes, I did.
list. Look, all I'm saying is last week Garrett looked like a competent producer for some reason. I don't know why. Okay.
I don't know what it could be.
As if it's the direction. I don't know.
I just go with the motion of the ocean. Okay, let the host run it.
Jeremy,
I accommodate.
where the fuck are you right now?
You're in
Jeremy,
Orlando.
You're in Orlando in an empty
Yeah.
room.
Yeah, I just decided not to do anything. Like I instead of putting all this dumb shit up, I'm just going empty room. I'm not
Why
doing
not?
anything. Yeah.
Raw
Just
dog.
not.
Blair.
Yeah.
Raw
Might as well.
dogging it.
I mean, I had so many years with like I still have my everything set up in my pool house, but like fuck it, Just gonna go with this. See what happens.
Sure. What's the score, Ryan?
That's really gay.
It is.
It's still the same, 10-3.
10-3.
It is. But no, so last week, Gary, I said that Garrett with you running the show is like Ryan Johnson with Kathleen Kennedy. But when Ryan was running the show, Garrett was like Ryan Johnson under Vince Gilligan.
Okay.
Yeah. Put it together.
So you're the Kathleen Kennedy of Friday Night Times.
Future is
Maybe.
Future is retarded.
Maybe. I should have been fired years ago.
There's rumors that he's getting fired tomorrow.
Any day now.
Any day now, yeah.
Is he gone or is he
here?
Roddick's employment status is going.
Oh, how was everybody's Thanksgiving except for the fucking filthy Brits and Aussies? Did you?
Hang on. Gary,
I don't care. I don't care what. Well, that's great.
Why?
Because it's a holiday.
You derailed the show. Shut the
You
fuck
just
up.
want to eat turkey. You can eat turkey any day of the year.
Yeah, what's wrong?
Chad, with your ability to derail a show,
Yes.
would you be interested in hopping on Main Event anytime soon?
I would freaking love that. I would love that, Jerry.
Need a little more chaos on that show, just a little
bring it
bit.
on.
So it's been pretty fucking bad lately. So we can only make it worse by bringing you on. So.
Sure.
Why I'm here. So I bring the show down. Is what I'm
I know you guys talked about it last week, but I didn't get to talk about it. All right, so let's talk about Lesbian Headlamp real quick.
Wicked.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. I hope you guys had fun with the movie I made you watch and didn't watch myself.
Yeah.
Oh, what did you guys think of Wicked there? You loved it? It was great.
Go fuck yourself.
I still haven't seen the
Yeah,
second
entire
one.
3-hour
so-
live stream we did talking about it, Gary. If you want to know what I'm talking about, anyway.
Got time. Are you actually telling me to watch one of my old live streams, Ryan? Are you going to go do that? The ones you're not part of?
No.
Don't be asking me shit you aren't prepared to do yourself.
No, Gary, you summarized it quite well in your reaction to Wicked Part 1. I now understand what you meant by that. Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you
well,
mean?
I
What do
saw
you
the
mean?
play.
Elaborate,
Okay,
elaborate.
so the second half of the play is not good. It's all the good memories of the play are from the first half of the play that has the better songs and the better story progression, and it goes full subversion at the end. Now, I wasn't recognizing that, back when I saw the play 20 fucking years ago, but Wicked is definitely patient zero for all the intersectional subversion bullshit that you see now. The Wicked was it. And
I think a lot of it is because in the first half, you can kind of be like, okay, this is just kind of, we're playing in the land of Oz type of thing. But because you don't have Dorothy, because you don't have the Scarecrow, because you don't have the Tin Man, because you don't have this complete rewriting of things that you saw as a child when you watched Wizard of Oz, you can kind of be like, okay, whatever. In the second half, when it gets into that, and it's truly everything is fake and gay, and the witch was never bad. They tried to turn her into this when she never was. Everybody else is evil except her, blah, blah, blah. That's when a lot of it starts to fall apart. And the music's not as good. Popular and Defying Gravity are, like, regardless of what you think of the fucking show or whatever, both of those songs have a ton of, like, impact on people. And there's no song like that in the second one.
And they're going to continue it. And why not? Like, they're making a bunch of money. The problem is you're going to have to make up new songs and
they're not going to make, like, if they do another one, it's not going to do anything.
No.
Like, it's not going to do anything box office wise. I think it'd be foolish if they tried to do some sort of spinoff or whatever, because the reason people came to see it was because people really liked the play. That's it.
How is this one doing?
Built an audience.
Pretty
box
well.
office wise, Ryan?
I don't know exactly. I think it's expected for somewhere between a $90 or $100 million 5-day Thanksgiving weekend. And I think that means it'll be pretty similar to its second weekend from last year.
How's it comparing with the overseas? Because I know that was where it slipped on the original movie. It didn't do great overseas.
It's going to be better than it was the first time overseas for sure. But it's still going to be weaker than domestic. It's definitely still going to be way more popular here. But I think that my guess is that it's
fucking gay, dude. Like, that was gay. That was super gay.
My guess is that it's going to be almost exactly the same, like around $750 million. I just think it was, instead of it having kind of that burn and that FOMO that people had once they heard about it, a lot of those people showed up opening weekend this time.
Yep.
So I think it's going to have a very similar run overall.
And it's got some competition with Zootopia too, which is going to make all the money from China. Apparently, China.
Yep.
Here's the thing: it had a lot of competition last time with Moana.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Like Zootopia 2 isn't going to perform as well here as Moana did opening weekend Thanksgiving, but Zootopia is making $200 million in China this weekend.
It's fucking insane.
But Gary, you called like the first one you had like enduring the ninth circle of hell or something like that.
Yeah.
from memory. Now, yeah, I understand exactly what you mean by that, by enduring the second one.
I don't like musicals for the most part, so it just wasn't made for me.
Is there a musical you do like, out of interest? Like
The Who's Tommy, Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Final Fight.
What about
Grease.
Hamilton?
I like Grease.
Yeah.
Grease is good.
Sweeney Todd's
There's
pretty
some
good.
out there that
Sweeney
I like.
Todd.
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd's good.
I've never seen Sweeney Todd. I've never really
like
been a
Sweeney Todd.
big musical fan, but I mean, if you're talking about the greats, like
Little
High
Shop of
School
Horrors.
High School Musical, you know,
Oh,
easily
I
like
like
one of the
High School
greatest
Musical.
musicals ever
Repo
made.
Man, the Genetic Opera.
Oh, that's good too.
Repo Man, the Genetic Opera is really good, where they steal organs and it's got Giles from Buffy in it. Some metal. It's good, but most of them suck shit.
Yeah, I
super
mean,
gay.
it seems like most people are like thinking that this movie's a step back from the first one. So I like the first one a lot, and I don't know anything about the play, but I don't have a desire to go see this movie. But I probably will at some point just to see what it's about. But you know,
You like the first
just
one,
felt
right?
like
I do like the
just
first one.
felt-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just felt like I was getting lied to the entire movie. It's like watching Hassan Piker, and he's like, "No, communism really is amazing." I'm like, "No, it isn't. Everything I know about what you're talking about is wrong." And so there's no way I could even get involved in the movie, probably even in the first one.
The premise of the movie was lies are good. Continue to lie.
That's why the Hassan Piker reference. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. There you go. Well, yeah, and Zootopia, you just put it up. We don't have to put it up again. It's going to make a lot of money.
I didn't even know Zootopia was out.
Yeah.
Zootopia
It came
even
out
about?
Tuesday.
It's about animals and identity politics.
You've never heard of the first Zootopia?
I heard of it. I just never saw it.
I hated the first
It's like
Zootopia.
communist animals.
I fucking
Yeah.
hated that
Furries
movie.
love it.
It's about racism.
Oh, furries love it. And if
I
you want to
love
be
it.
an elephant, you can be an elephant. You can just
Yeah.
identify as whatever the hell you want, and you are it. That's
The
kind
first Zootopia did very well, and people loved it. I fucking hated it, but it did pretty well. It's been so long since they've made, this is like far removed, but
Yeah, when did
there's
that
a
come
huge
out?
fan. It's been a
2016.
long time. Yeah. So,
Wow.
but there's a huge fan base for it, and it looks like it's going to do banger numbers again. And the feedback on it's been huge. So I expect that this one's going to, potentially be $1 billion movie.
And they'll say the box office is back, everybody, until the next 3-month drought, which we're going to have right after Avatar.
Yeah, boy.
Oh, man. Next year should be stacked, though. Like once things start getting going, as far as entertainment is concerned.
If there's any theaters left,
you're going to start seeing them close down.
Yeah.
That's definitely going to happen. There's no initiative to have them bailed out by the government. So, dude, half of them would have closed if it wasn't for that bailout and COVID. And the COVID
It
stuff.
will be
Yeah.
2026 is shaping up to be a huge year.
Yeah, it's going to be big.
There's a
A lot of
lot.
stuff.
There's a lot coming out. So, and there'll be a lot to discuss.
Is it
Dude.
going to be any good though?
I
That's the
don't
thing.
know.
I'm looking forward to the Odyssey, and I think that's going to be a divisive fucking movie. And I think
it will be.
I think Nolan is going to face more scrutiny than he's ever faced for any movie he's
easily.
ever done.
The history bros are already after him.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, oh
Yeah.
yeah. This is going to be a fucking crazy situation. I can't wait for that shit show to hit the internet.
Oh,
So.
yeah. So
Then you got and
Nights at
look,
Freddy's.
congratulations to Elliot Page for playing the Cyclops. Apparently, at least that's what I hear. Those are rumors. So
Makes sense.
I don't know.
probably
Some
pretty
kind
good
of
casting for that. Just a
Fucked up
giant.
weirdo playing a fucked up weirdo.
Yeah.
It makes
Playing
sense
a-
to me.
perfect, yeah.
So
Playing a mutated giant
Dude.
idiot
Yeah.
that's who
I know.
Page is
abomination.
playing. Nolan will have won everybody back over.
I was questioning for a while, but you're back on board. Okay?
He had me in the first half.
Matt Damon's playing nobody.
Oh God. Well, listen, here's what's going to happen. Okay. So everybody is going to lose their minds over it. So you got Zendaya. I never know how to say her name. How do you say her name?
Zendaya.
Zendaya.
I say Zendaya.
Yeah.
but-
So
This is Zendaya as well.
yeah. So and then what's the other black chick? that's
Everybody's
in it?
right.
Lupita Nyong'o.
Yeah.
Lupita.
And then you've got John Leguizamo, who's a fucking lunatic, by the way. I mean, he can derail the entire marketing campaign if he goes on his TDS rant.
Oh,
He
yeah.
absolutely
Yeah.
can. And dude, that dude is unhinged.
He
as
will
hell,
do it.
So yeah, he absolutely will. So I don't know, man. I'm just looking back going, I'm excited for this movie because it's Nolan. I don't know how he's going to pull this off with the grounded element. He already made some comments that has everybody losing their fucking minds right now. But yeah, I think that's going to be the talk of the 2026 movies, positively and negatively.
Sure. It's going to be huge. And I've got my tickets already. So there's that. Real quick, let's talk about Lesbian Headlamp. Let's get this over with because, first of all, you're welcome. Everybody. You know, I want everybody to recognize our sacrifice because we really wanted an Acolyte season 2, but we were thinking about the good of humanity. Okay. So that's why we gathered together and Disney actually listened to us this time and they canceled the show because of us.
Yeah. We gave him a call. Let him know. Hey, go ahead and cut it. Cut it.
That Park Place, I want to correct you on your headline a little bit. It's racist and fascist. Okay. Get it right. So you guys went over
Marvin, he's only joking. Don't think Gary's mad at you.
I'm not joking.
He
Don't
is
speak for
retarded.
me. I'm just kidding. I'm being serial right now. You guys talked about it last week, but it's hilarious how she worded this. And I heard you, Ryan, talking about it. She has had her attack dogs out forever, and including her fucking wife. Talk about nepotism, going out and going after the fans. Amanda Stenberg, who you could put the responsibility on her for firing up the flames, because the criticism was dying down after episode 3, and that bitch went out and did that diss track against Star Wars fans around episode 5. And it just fired everything. It was after episode 3.
After episode 3.
It was after episode 3 because I was in Cosmic Summit when that hit, and I'm all, I can't believe she fucking did this. This is so dumb because it was dying down.
Well, she's dumb. That's why.
Yeah, and I think it had something to do with Disney being very public about their cancellation, which they never ever do, which Leslye points out. But she's been using her attack dogs. Let's not forget that she invited certain YouTubers to Lucasfilm. And some of those certain YouTubers were involved trying to get Ryan's channel taken down, Jeremy's channel taken down, Az's channel taken down, my channel taken down, Drinker, Star Wars Theory. They were specifically mentioned in a letter that saying that we were breaking TOS when they were actually breaking the YouTube terms of service by telling people to flag our channel. Damn. And it was retweeted by what's her fuck from Star Wars Explained. I don't know any of these people. And Kyle Katarn and all the other people who were all fucking invited to Lucasfilm. But it's just a coincidence, right? That Rewriting Ripley showed their fucking head again. And this was just a year ago, a little over a year ago, when it was September of last year when they tried to do that. So, so for her to come out going, oh, I understand your criticism. And, I get it. If you're criticizing the show, that's fine. And I get YouTubers and I supported some of them on Patreon. Fucking bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah. She talks out of both sides of her mouth. She's full of shit. She's an opportunist. She's like, she talks about YouTubers being an opportunist. How about hitching your wagon to Star Wars so you can push your queer lens on everything? How is that any fucking different than what you're accusing? So
I mean, this is the classic victim narrative. When you put something out there, you hijack something, it fails, people criticize it because it's bad. You have to pull the victim card. No accountability. They can't take any legitimate criticism at all. They're all racist, sexist, fascist, whatever the word is that they've been programmed to do. So it's right in line with everything we've been saying. We all did videos as soon as this chick was announced. Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant. We all knew that this was the playbook. Mm-hmm. And right to a T.
Like she was just like going over unexplored lore. Like, and she, I didn't put my own spin on it. I was just going over some old history or like some old episodes. That's how it came off to me.
Well, she said that she wasn't allowed to use stormtroopers, even though they weren't around then.
She was allowed to use the most iconic Star Wars symbol we've ever seen, which is a lightsaber. Like the coolest thing ever since Star Wars came out. Every single person in the world has pretended that they have a lightsaber, whether it's a broom handle or something like that. Mm-hmm. Everyone has done that. It is the most iconic thing. That's what she was allowed to use. And it was going through the entire interview. It is very much trying to present it as one, well, we were always going to fail because we were doing something different. But with that being said, I thought we did good. The criticism, people can have their complaints, and I understand trying to be like this understanding person, understanding that people have criticism. But then on the very end of all of those things, she'll list this laundry list of shit as to why YouTubers are actually just trying to monetize people's hate, why they don't actually believe anything that they're saying, and why that was so impactful. And you know what? The hate videos that those people are making, those are going to be more impactful than what Star Wars is doing. Not as a congratulations to YouTubers, but instead as a diss to Lucasfilm, who doesn't want to do anything that's risky. That's what the entire thing is framed as. It's very fucking manipulative. And you're right, Gary. This bitch didn't have to speak out for the past year, because she's sitting next to her stupid, ugly, lesbian bitch wife, Rebecca Henderson, who she cast in her fucking stupid movie as the most insufferable fucking character in the High Republic, right? She had her sitting there in her bed right after they get done scissoring, firing out fucking Instagram stories and all this shit, shitting all over fans, calling fans racist. So why does Leslye Headland have to speak out? She's got her attack dog right there for her.
No, she didn't have to say a thing. And
she says though that it was a new thing that they were trying. I'm sure there was a quote that she wrote a series and Kathleen Kennedy told her, "You've written a great Star Wars series, but now I want a great Leslye Headland series." And so I went away and changed it. Yeah. Well, now you're just writing a series that just applies to you, and you are an incredibly niche fringe character that will not appeal to the majority of people. And so you can't spend, you should have spent $1 million or something on it if you were going to make something for such a small audience. Instead, they make a massive budget for a tiny fraction of the audience and then wonder why it took so long to find them. There simply isn't that many people to find.
Well, no, the audience to find is the Star Wars audience, because it's a Star Wars show. And then on top of it, if you're lucky enough, you might get other people come in. But your first appeal is to Star Wars audiences. Mm-hmm. And it didn't appeal to Star Wars audiences because it was a joke. We all saw it. None of it made a lick of fucking sense. The script was laughable. The characters were hideous. There wasn't a single likable character in the show. It was obvious as fuck. All the agendas were there, lined up so blatantly. There was no nuance. There was no subtlety. And then you have Leslye Headland doing a tour of the show. Oh, is this the gayest Star Wars? Well, I'm gay. Haha, we know you're gay, but people are saying it's gay. Are they saying it's gay? I wouldn't say it was gay, but I really like that people are saying it's gay, even though I'm saying that C-3POs are fucking gay and R2-D2's a lesbian. That's canonical. Ha ha fucking ha. I'm gay also, and I'm in the show, and I hired my gay friend. Oh, by the way, I also hired my gay wife, and this has become one big fucking nepo fucking thing here.
As we're not talking about Stranger Things, we're talking about the Acolyte.
Yeah, we're not there yet.
Dude, it could have been. I have got real fucking problems with Stranger Things than that right now. Everybody's fucking gay.
That was
That's the only subplot of the new season.
That was an interesting quote, though, because she said, "In my world, nerds are gay."
Nerds are gay.
It was like when Cutie said, "I live in a very left-wing liberal bubble, and we're going to lean into that." It's like, no, don't make things for your world. You're in a fringe niche that nobody cares about. And it is a case you've got to hire people who, if they realize they're in a fringe bubble, deliberately seek out the alternative point of view, whereas in this they play into it and then wonder why there's only a few people like them.
That's
watching.
the MO. That's the MO of Disney Star Wars from the start. Every single time Kathleen Kennedy goes, do the movie you want to do. No guidance. And then, Rian Johnson makes his change and it fucks everything up. And then it just seems that she has no actual direction. Even with the Levy, with the new Starfighter show. Movie.
She said the same thing.
She said the same thing. She said, just do whatever you want to do. It's like, no, we need somebody to guide the ship and understand.
She told Lord and Miller to do that too, and then reshot 70% of the movie. So going back to Leslye she learned under the best. She's the former personal assistant to Harvey Weinstein. She's an incredibly manipulative person. And how she tried to frame the argument against YouTubers, she called them racist, fascist, and of course she mentioned grifters. Like, she went out and made Star Wars for the love of Star Wars, all the Star Wars, because she loves all the Star Wars. And again, I found another article where she says everything I make is through my queer lens. And that's why she hitched her wagon to Star Wars, because it looks good on her resume, at least in theory, prior to the show coming out, and it would propel her to do other things. We remember how she got the job. She was begging for the job on the red carpet when she was asked, "What's your favorite Star Wars?" And she goes,
Kathleen.
"All the Star Wars."
The only reason she was there, this already had to kind of be in the works. You know what I mean?
It was,
like,
yeah.
Why was she there at that premiere if there wasn't already discussions, you know?
Well, and the reason she was there, Ryan, is something we'll probably discuss when we get into Stranger Things about, I did a video on it a couple weeks ago. The Me Too really was impactful in fucking up Hollywood the way it is right now, as much as TDS. And they both happened around the same time. And once we cross that line of 2016, you see massive shifts in shows that were currently running. A great example would be Umbrella Academy, Legion, and Westworld. You saw these shows fundamentally change, and all of a sudden characters who were kind of normal female characters or sub-characters became prominent and leads overnight, right? Within a year, because they shift their complete focus on so many shows, and it happened particularly a lot in genre. So that's why we noticed it. That's why we got things like Dark Fate. Terminator Dark Fate is a product of Me Too. It is absolutely a product of Me Too, where you have anti-natalist fucking Sarah Connor. You know, it's fucking ridiculous. So she was hired in that era. So she was, Ryan, I think it was in the works, and they're like, well, let's hire somebody who wrote a play about Harvey Weinstein and have him do Star Wars.
Did they not look at a CV
no,
for-
Gary. Her play was not about Harvey Weinstein. It was just about another hideous boss that fucking took advantage of women. Had obviously nothing to do with Harvey at all, even though she was writing it with her own experience of being
the character's name was Harvey. No, I'm just kidding.
Two Harvey Weinstein. Yeah.
So
how many women did I wonder? No, never mind. It's okay. It's
but on the heels of this, and I'm sure they have nothing to do with each other, Ryan, but Amanda Stenberg, who composed a great song, a song of a generation. We don't fuck with yo discourse, and she's talking about her people, even though she is a rich kid and was born an extremely rich kid. And
my Ocean Man did higher in the iTunes charts than that.
So did the FNT theme.
Yeah.
Well, that got to #1 in Amazon.
Yes, it did. It did. There you go. But she has gotten rid of her Instagram. Do we know why?
Oh,
there is no, as far as we know, there's no announcement. There's no like, hey, I'm leaving. This is why. Just all of a sudden yeeted and deleted. She was active about a week before this, posting pictures with like Daphne Keene or something like that. But all of a sudden gone. So I don't know. Maybe there's just renewed hatred against her. Maybe that's it.
It's
There's just so much hatred against her because of Leslye Headland speaking out, and like one or two trolls, may have said something mean about the show. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Where's Ewan McGregor? We need him to do a video.
Yeah. Get in your car, Ewan. You need to stop at the traffic lights and quickly record a video.
God, that was one of the worst. That was one of the
Ewan was on the way back from his mistress's house, and he just pulled over to the side and recorded a video.
Just got back from signing the divorce papers. Fucking cheating on his wife during
my favorite thing about both his and Simon Pegg's one, where they're both in cars, is they're doing a piece to camera and then they keep looking over here, where their lines are clearly written down. And it's like, and I think it's a great show.
It's like, for Christ's sake, you're actors, you're professionals. You can't memorize the lines.
It's like Robert Downey Jr. with Ironheart. That was hilarious. He positioned it so you could see the fucking camera in the mirror.
Yeah.
I watch every episode. I love it.
It was great.
It was meant to just be like their normal phone call, but you could see her phone in the camera, and so it was filmed by a cameraman. It's very unplanned.
Oh, completely authentic. All these people,
Totally
very
authentic.
we love Hollywood.
Very true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And The Acolyte was canceled because not enough people watched it. It cost too much money. That's why it was canceled. I'd love to take responsibility, but
isn't it coming up to pilot season? What would commonly be referred to as pilot season soon?
We're well in it.
Yeah, that would have been like September.
So Leslye Headland's probably got some scripts sent out there.
What specifically the reason that interview happened was because it was like some new project she's working on, and it's like pushing forward with diverse stories.
Oh, okay. So
but no one cares about those. They only asked about the Acolyte.
Well, and no, she mentioned that she mentioned she was worried that the Acolyte was coming out in an election year. Which she should have been. That was a legit worry. And she blamed the election for Hollywood rolling back on DEI. And I'm like, well, actually, it was shows like The Acolyte that is why fucking Hollywood's rolling back on DEI. Lost them a lot of money.
She herself said, I make everything through a queer lens.
Yes,
correct?
She did. Yes.
Right. So she's saying, I make everything that could potentially appeal to around about 3% of the public.
Yep.
There's a hell of a lot of gay people that do not like the word quear as well. They do not.
Oh, they
consider it to be
hate
part of
it.
that community.
Yeah.
So you're probably looking at more like 0.5 or 1%.
Yeah.
That's Hollywood, and that's what they did for the last 10 years.
Star Wars at now? What do we have that's actively in production right now from film or TV? And I don't even know the answer to that question. I know we got Baby Yoda and
Baby Yoda movie,
Mandalorian and the Green Fucker. Yeah,
you got the
Starfighter.
You got the Starfighter movie with, is that the one with Gosling in it?
Yeah,
right.
Acolyte. Sorry, not Acolyte. Ahsoka season 2.
Is that happening?
Can't wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Coming out in a few months.
Okay, and then
it's happening sometime next year.
And is anything else right now that's actually that's in production, not things that have been announced? Because I know the Rey movie is kind of floating around out there, but I still don't think that's going to happen.
They're talking about a Mandalorian season 4 has been written.
Well, hold on. I don't know if I buy any of that shit, to be honest.
I don't know either, but
Favreau, like he was like, well, there's a lot of speculation that we just turned season 4 into this movie, but I promise I got the script right here on my desk. It's been written forever. I hope we get to do it at some point in time.
I
think
hope you
it's
don't.
like a random pile of fucking papers, and I do think they probably turned this season into, or that season into, this movie.
Yes,
because if they didn't, if you had season 4 written and they were like, hey, we need to do a movie now, and you fucking whipped it up that fucking quick to just jam it in the middle of whatever your fucking plans were, that's also really problematic. Like, because they came up, like, they got that thing done fucking quick as shit after they announced it.
Yeah.
So either way, it's kind of a problem.
Because
Ryan,
it looks like a fucking streaming movie. That's what it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
It looks rushed.
Ryan,
it
what
looks
do
like a TV movie.
Do you think we're actually getting this Rey movie, Ryan?
I mean, the further along it goes, the less likely it is. I've always said that I believe at some point in time it'll happen. Now, whether it'll happen with Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy or with the current writer or whatever, I don't know. But I think at some point it's going to happen.
It just seems so unlikely.
And everyone's like, well, if Kathleen leaves before this, it won't happen. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You don't think bitch boy Dave Filoni, the fourth female Dave Filoni, he has more feminine energy than any of these dumb bitches at Lucasfilm. Like, you don't think that he'll fucking want that shit to happen? Of course he will.
I don't think he would want a Rey movie. I think he would want to continue making Ahsoka shit.
I don't think he would want to make the Rey movie, but I think he'd be perfectly fine with a Rey movie.
Rey's not his
perfectly
character.
fine, that he was perfectly fine with the subversion of expectations and the idea of Leia being more impactful for Rey than Luke ever was, and all of those things because of the femininity being so powerful, and what a subversion that is to people's expectations. Like that, Dave Filoni, 100%.
Yeah, I just do not think a Rey movie is a movie that comes out for a wide release. I think they are asking for a catastrophic failure.
God, I hope it happens.
Of the Marvel's level. I really think it will be so bad for them, which is why I'm kind of hoping that it does happen, because a Rey movie without Luke, Han, and Leia is just, there's nothing for them to build around it, dude. There's nothing that they can put in there. They'll probably just bring Robert Downey Jr. in for just random reason and give him a fucking lightsaber.
It's Iron Man.
You know, yeah, like bring Iron Man.
You laugh now, right?
Makes sense. Totally does.
This strange portal's
I'm
opened
waiting
up.
for All-Star Disney, the movie, and it's going to have fucking Dumbo, and Rey's going to be on top of it.
Dude, it's going to happen.
You're selling it
It's
to
going
me,
to be,
honest.
it's going to be like, it's
The
going to
moment you
be
started
AI.
with Dumbo, I was in.
Yeah.
Just to let you know that Rey movie was officially announced in April of 2023
At Star Wars Celebration, right?
Yeah.
And
So
that was
we're
when they
coming-
brought her on
Cricket
stage,
then.
right?
It's going to be 3 years in a blink of an eye. It's going to be 3 years since that announcement. This shit is going fucking nowhere.
All right, we got it now. Disney, listen to me, okay?
We know they're watching.
Iron Man in the Rey movie, Vin Diesel as Dominic Toretto, all right? And bring CGI Paul Walker into it.
Oh, boy.
$1 billion movie. You're welcome, Disney. You're welcome.
My buddy.
Oh, it'll be amazing. It'll be amazing.
And the bad guy will be Freckle Jesus. Still trying to make her happen.
No, not
She's
the bad
not
guy,
bad.
Gary.
She's not really bad.
Misunderstood.
That's assumed.
Implied.
That's implied with every Disney villain. So
it's like it was in but it's just like in season 4 of Stranger Things, which I've just seen, where Robin's talking about one, and she goes, "He's just another evil, another bad evil male." I'm like, "Whoa, why male? Why did you add that qualifier in? Why did
well, we'll get to that. There's a lot more of that to come. I wanted to ask Jeremy, I don't know, is it true that did I see that one woke after another, Paul Thomas Anderson was talking about like putting that in Fortnite?
Yeah,
Did
there
you
was
see
there
that?
was something about there was a
What?
report that he wanted to get that in Fortnite. I haven't looked into the story.
Dude.
That would be wild. But that I did see that report out.
That would
there.
be retarded. That would be utterly even
There's
for
a lot of
Fortnite.
There's a lot of retarded stuff in Fortnite. So, but it would. I mean, dude, there's a lot of retarded things in Fortnite. Fortnite is retarded, but it's fun as fuck. But yeah, I mean, it would be crazy, but it wouldn't be that crazy. But the fact that he is wanting it's showing the cultural impact that Fortnite does have for a lot of this shit. So yeah, but I didn't read the story. I just saw the headlines out there, but I didn't read any specifics of it because is that getting re-released again, or what is it? Or it's coming? What is there? Some type of IMAX release is coming up for that, right?
It's winning. It's winning top.
It's gonna win 14 Oscars.
Dude.
Easily.
Yeah.
It's gonna be Lord of the Rings.
Communism, doing commie shit.
Communism at an award show. Showing favorites. With a privately financed movie.
It really
Communism.
is. So commie.
Yes.
The Oscars truly has become irrelevant. It
Yeah.
really just is a meme show now where we just meme on it and laugh at it. It has no relevance whatsoever anymore. Doesn't matter.
Remember when they tried to palm off Thunderbolts as an A24 type movie?
Yes.
Really? Wow.
Yes.
Remember when a guy got nominated for Best Actress?
I'm still disappointed that he didn't win.
I am too.
Yeah, man.
I want to hear more about what he's got to say about Hitler.
Any more opinions you got?
He has some pretty interesting things to say about it.
He really did.
Okay, so yeah, we do have an article on geeksandgamers.com about it though. But yeah, Paul Thomas Anderson personally requested the Fortnite crossover with one battle after another. So
oh shit.
Why? That doesn't make any fucking sense.
That's so funny. Oh man. There you have it.
I can't
probably the Simpsons crossover was so fucking massive for them, and he's probably looking at like it was huge and it was awesome. It's one of the best updates they've ever had. And I'm not even a big Simpsons guy, but you're a Simpsons fan playing that shit. It was fucking awesome. And so, but they did the whole map. You know, like this is just going to be adding a couple of characters. That's all it's going to be.
That is a good idea, though. That is a good, clever idea to do.
Yeah, I mean, it will put it on a radar of people that it would have not been on previously. So it's a weird request, though.
It's odd.
Yeah,
it's very odd.
Imagine a 12-year-old running around. It's Leo.
What's the average age of a Fortnite player?
Shit.
14.
That's gotta be 6, even lower.
Probably 12. Probably 11 or 12.
Like it's even lower.
This is the same game where I think they showed MLK or something like that, and they had to take it down because people were throwing tomatoes at him. So you have to be really careful what you add into that game. The players do not react to the way they want them to.
No, they never do.
They never
do.
What was the one they had on the? Was it the MLK one they had it on the big screen?
I think it was something like that.
And people were doing some.
Don't forget the Darth Vader one. Don't
Darth
forget
Vader
that one. That was,
with the
that was one of the
yeah, with the
greatest
AI.
moments. Yeah,
With
that
the
was one
AI.
of the greatest things ever.
That was good.
Dude, like when you give the internet like hey guys, this is a way to bond with your friends. It's going to be the N-word.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
going to
Every
be
time.
gay jokes. That's all it's going to be. And so yeah, Darth Vader with these AI prompts, he was just saying the most racist shit ever, and it was so fucking awesome.
Hello, I take it you called in because you wanted to be a mod on the channel? No, I just wanted to say the word. You cannot say that word.
Oh man, it was.
It
the
is a
greatest thing
hateful
ever.
word. You cannot say that here. That is the internet in a nutshell.
Yes, pretty much it right there.
So you want to talk about Stranger Things? Besides we're gonna spoil the whole thing for
I'm really
you.
good at season 3 and 4 right now.
Okay, good. You can
All the
refer to
hot
that.
takes. All the hot takes on that.
Has
I've
everybody?
got some hot takes on Robin. My God, that pissed me off.
Well,
Let's just wait for
yeah,
season
just
5.
wait for
Well,
season
that's
5.
what I've been told from Gary.
Yeah.
Just you wait till season 5, mate. Oh,
Let's just before we get into spoilers, let's just get everybody's general thoughts before we get into it.
I agree.
So now I want to qualify what I'm saying. I think season 1 is about a perfect season of television. I think it's fantastic. I like season 2 more than most because a lot of people are down on season 3. A lot of people on this panel, season 2 are down on that one. I like season 2 with the exception of that episode 7, which I think it's 7, which we'll get into that. 3, I did not like 3 the first time, but on my rewatch, I actually liked 3 a lot more than I did previously. And I think 4 is great with the exception of the Russia stuff. That said, I do not like season 5 at all at this point. We'll get into the rest of it later, but I don't like it.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I love season 1, although listen, Stranger Things is a greatest hits of nostalgia. That's what it is. It just pulls everything from the 80s, everything from my childhood, everything Spielberg. But I think they did a really good job. And Stephen King too. Lots of Stephen King stuff in there. Great job in season 1. I did not like season 2, which was just a repeat. And I think beyond season 1, they really had no fucking plan. And they've been kind of making stuff up as they go. I like the corny season 3. It's ridiculous, but I like it in the way that Cobra Kai gets ridiculous as it goes on. And so does John Wick. It doesn't really make any sense. And it kind of lost its earnestness. They kind of returned to that in season 4. It gets creepier. Eddie's was a great addition. They made Max a likable character who I did not like until season 4. I couldn't stand her as a character. And we get to season 5. We won't get into specifics. I was disappointed. I like some of the characters. I like Steve. There's a lot of characters I still like, but some of the female characters have become insufferable. Absolutely insufferable.
Yeah.
Like that was.
And we'll get into the details. And there's something
For no reason.
Well, we do know the reason, and it started happening earlier. It did.
It takes away.
Yeah.
Well, you've had great female characters in this series, and you're taking away from the Nancys and the 11s at this point. Just every fucking woman is some type of badass or some. Anyway, get into it.
That's actually
so
it's funny you should bring that because I've been texting
you haven't
Gary.
fucking seen it. Shut the fuck up.
What are you even talking about?
Jeremy,
I was doing that for Ryan. I was doing that for Ryan.
Ryan was about to say it. It was on the tip of his tongue.
It was Ferme LaBouche. No, if you'd let me finish, please.
No.
I've been texting Gary. Now.
Like a 14-year-old girl.
Let's not play that silly game right now.
Okay.
What are you thinking about?
We played that when someone else is doing it.
No, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, you say
No, I've been texting Gary because I'd only watched up until the end of season 2. Obviously, they wanted to watch season 5, so I've had to. I needed no, so I didn't because I needed context. I needed context to get before I could get into season 5. So I started watching season 3 yesterday. I'm up to the final episode of season 4 now, and I've been texting Gary because having seen it in such a concentrated bump, it's incredible how annoying the female characters have become. I've seen it from the start, because I said to Gary, I said, I remember when I watched the first couple of seasons, it very much centered around the 4 lads and 11 as the core, but Steve's and Nancy's and whatnot, but they seem to be the peripheral characters while the core was on there. And then going into season 3, they try and really spread it that everybody gets their day in the sun. And like Max, I was like, when did Max just become so insufferable as a character? When did Nancy suddenly become very badass? And then I started to realize that every decision that was made was being made by a woman. Every clown character was a man. Every problem was being solved by a girl. And I was just like, what happened? And like the lad characters, they just have all been swept away in season 3 and 4. They have so little and I'm going to use the word, but they have so little actual agency. They're literally just, you need to go around the place in a vehicle and go, I need to go to someone else to solve my problem. I need to go to someone else to solve my problem, but I don't actually do anything. And it's I think, just looking at it, I think Stranger Things is a okay show. I don't think it's anything special now. I think, unfortunately, there's so much bloat where there's like, at the core, you can see this really cool story. And there's like really cool things that are going on. And it's just like, if you cut, that was gone, and that was gone, and that was gone, and that was gone, and you just shrunk it in, you could have like a really like fine, like 5 episode series of this great little story. But it's a lot of bloat going on. That Russia thing in season 4, like
season 5 is not better. So again, briefly, season 5 is bloated. Like every episode has got way too much. Just
there's a lot of fucking characters, period. Like there's a lot of fucking characters. And that's why I think actually season 4 was like pretty impressive. Now I know what you like, Jeremy. It's when everyone's all together at the same time. And I do like that. And obviously we're all in the same area right now, but some people are in the upside down. Some people are like in the right side up. Some people are doing different stuff. The most frustrating part about season 5 to me so far, one, I actually think that it's like, man, I can't believe that Nancy's planning everything. Have you watched from season 2 on? Okay. Oh, I can't believe that this character is acting like this. Have you watched from season 2 on? Okay. But
it's not planning, it's attitude. It's her attitude.
That's the problem with a lot of the characters,
Yeah, I think that the dynamics between Nancy and Steve and Jonathan are pretty much the same as they've always been.
What about that line with her and the doctor? I mean, that was fucking feminist bullshit.
But I think that without going into spoilers, I can't really explain why I'm a little disappointed in the first 4. I think the first 4 are okay. The first 4 episodes so far feel like on par to me with seasons 2 and 3. Like kind of a 6 or a 7 out of 10 as a show. Like that's how the first 4 episodes feel. To be fair, I kind of felt that way about season 4 until about halfway through. Until in season 4 when Max escapes Vecna.
I actually agree with that. I actually agree with that.
So,
I was kind of
I don't think she should have. I don't think she should have escaped.
Okay, you had your turn. Give me my turn. What I'm saying is that I think what I think is I'm interested to see what happens. There's some things they set up that I don't like. There's some things that set up that I could really like. In the same way that I didn't really like Max until season 4, I've hated Will as a fucking character.
Yes.
Basically since the first season. And I can't, again, we can't go into spoilers. But now I'm really interested to see what the fuck happens. Because I think, despite what we saw at the end of episode 4, I think that it's all part of one plan. I think it's all part of Vecna's plan. That's what I think.
Possibly.
All right, let's get everybody's general quick thoughts, not their as thoughts.
Yeah.
Don't go for 45 minutes.
I'm gonna go in and then
sorry for contributing, Jeremy.
Contributing?
Yeah.
Sorry for contributing in a show full of people that are contributing towards topics. My bad.
But it's good because I didn't rewatch season 3 or season 4. So I don't have like that as fresh to my mind. So it is good to have that. But I want to say season 5, there's elements that I do like. Like Ryan just said, Will, I could not give 2 shits about that character for the entirety of the show. I was like, this character is so boring, and just say you're gay, god dang it. Just fucking say it. And they
spend so much time.
General thoughts.
But yeah, that character did redeem a little bit. Other characters fell hard, like you just said, like Nancy, like almost every single female character, their attitude towards all the other characters got way more like feminist and like aggressive for like no reason. There's a few character dynamics between certain characters that all of a sudden they're just mad at each other because reasons. So it's a little, like you said, bloated, kind of all over the place and not super focused. Hopefully after this it'll be more focused in the last half, but so far, like, hopeful.
Shad.
So
that was
I
usually the
watched...
part where Az would interrupt, but he's being quiet.
Yeah.
But instead Jeremy did. I love the chaos.
Shad.
R.I.P. buddy.
So did he fucking leave?
Yep.
He talked for like fucking 7 minutes straight. 2 minutes of that was explaining that he watched seasons 3 and 4. And then he continues on this whole fucking thing.
He's in the upside
And then he
down.
fucking interrupts me
He's in the upside
90
down.
seconds into mine to talk about something from season 4.
So
Shad.
A Demogorgon got him.
Okay. I love the chaos too, Jeremy.
It's so fucking wonderful. I love it.
So I have watched season 1, not 2 or 3. I watched a recap and jumped into season 5 fresh, right? And as a result, I didn't actually have any investment in the characters built up or anything like that. And I can say nothing in this season invested me in the characters at all. I actually didn't really like any single character, especially the female characters, Max, 11, Nancy and 11. They're all like just uppity, stuck up, know-it-alls that telling everyone what to do. I found the show barely watchable, but the mystery got me to want to watch the next episode. I'll give it like a 4 out of 5 at the moment. That encouraged me to continue watching. So that's, I guess, something. And those are my quick thoughts on it. We'll get into spoilers because I got specific things to point at this.
Yeah.
There are some retarded crap in this.
For sure.
Do you guys think this is Az's way of not having to hear the spoilers, so he used it as an excuse to leave? He's not as dumb as he looks.
Chrissy.
Yes, very bloated Gen X clickbait for the most part. I love season 1, and I can't bring myself to care about it as much as I did the first season. I'm still, even in season 5, I'm still invested in Elle. Like I want to root for her and like her, and I want her to defeat all the big bads at the end of the day. But it's just, it's been tough to watch the girls kind of like get more feminist, and I think what keeps people involved is is for the same reason why people watched Wicked. It's like the visuals. It's seeing all the 80s haircuts and outfits, and I still get excited seeing people on on a bike. I'm like, oh, remember bikes? That was fun. But yeah, I'll obviously keep watching this season, but it's just would I watch this on my own if not for the show? Maybe not, because we're rewatching Breaking Bad, and it makes me really appreciate a show with an actual plan for every season instead of what you said, Gary. They're just stringing it along and pulling stuff out of their ass to keep it going.
And that's Vecna, and we'll talk about Vecna in a little bit. Comics.
Okay, so I really enjoyed season 1. I wasn't as hard on season 2 as I think
Welcome
a lot
back.
of people. Season 3 for me is really where things begin to fall off, and I legitimately just stopped caring about the show. I didn't really bother watching season 4 except for when my wife was watching it. I would pick up an episode here and there. So when we get to 5, it's one of those things that if it wasn't for the show, I probably would not have gone out of my way to watch it. I thought the first episode was decent, but I also have to say is I think I found a new appreciation for Steve and Dustin. They're probably my 2 favorite characters in the series so far.
Steve's the best.
Yeah,
Steve's
and
good.
it's the one thing I really liked. talk about the whole thing with Nancy was at the end of season 3 when Dustin shows up to the dance. He's
General
trying to
thoughts,
dance with
comics
these girls.
division.
Sorry. All right.
Yeah.
I thought it was mid.
There you go. Disparu.
Really like 1. 2 is pretty much the same. Despised 3, hated the start of 4, liked the second half. So I get into this, and it's been so long, I now can't remember why anything is really working this way. And I don't know whether it's because it was in the previous seasons or where I've always been this confused. I don't know what anyone's power levels are, and that makes it hard to get invested. And in this season, every character I like, which is like Jim, Dustin, Steve, I think there was another one as well. But everyone I like is paired up with someone I despise. Every character, and they seem to be led around in the nose by them. And just when something interesting is happening, we have to have the person I hate like dive in. Overall, I did like it, but it feels like social impact entertainment to me. They're trying to see what they can get away with, whereas before it used to be edutainment. Now it's, look at all this good stuff, but now you're going to have your medicine as we talk about this as the main plot point.
Right.
Yeah. That really, it keeps pulling me out of the show. I'm invested in a fight scene, and then that happens. I'm like, oh, God, really? And so I would like it if I could edit it down. As it is, I'm kind of like, eh.
I feel the same way. X-Ray Girl.
Overall, the first 3 episodes were just kind of like mid, but it was entertaining-ish enough. But then it gets pulled out of little spots like the wine or, you know, moments like that. And then the 4th episode is where it got me back in. When you bring back the one character I've been waiting for, which I won't say, and then you're like, okay, now I'm invested. I want to find out more because I've been just waiting to see this. I mean, and Vecna is the reason I've liked season 4, right? And to have the story kind of revolve around that and to see where that goes. And apparently, we're gonna find out what the upside down, or what's it called again? The upside down is all about. Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. So we can get into spoilers now. So Vecna, in a lot of ways, Eddie and Vecna saved the fucking show, right? So what the show was missing, and it was really obvious in season 2, was what the fuck is the upside down? What's the mind flare? And that was the mystery we were all going to figure out. And they clearly did not have a plan for that, considering the mind flare was basically defeated twice. And there had to be something behind that. And Vecna, what I thought was a really good vessel for that. I thought, I don't really love the idea of Vecna being the final boss. I always thought like there would be something behind Vecna where he, yes, he had power, but he got so much power. And it looks like, and I could be wrong, we got a long way to go, Ryan. We got a long way to go.
Like to put in perspective, I think that we have about 3 hour-and-a-half long episodes and then a 2-hour finale left.
Yes.
I think that what Ryan said about season 4, I think was good perspective because I do not like the first 4 episodes of season 5 so far, but I kind of agree with him on like with season 4, it started out kind of slow for me and then it really picked up. And then you look back at the whole thing, and especially my rewatch, watching it again with the full perspective, I actually enjoyed it a lot. But yeah, my big problems right now are I listen, it's not like Stranger Things has never been pushing narratives and identity stuff because they have the whole fucking time. Okay. Yep. I'm not oblivious to that, but it's been good enough with the storytelling and the environment and the main characters where I've been able to overlook it because it has not been detrimental to the overall story. I feel that the identity
was though in season 3, you had this really good like storyline between Steve and Robin where it looked like they had chemistry. Like they had this great little, he's looking for a girl out everywhere, but there's one right in front of him type of story. They kind of both said these cryptic things as if they were actually talking about each other. And then they all get drugged up and everything. And they're in the toilet and they're kind of spilling their hearts. And you think this is the moment they admit, oh, I'm talking about you and I'm talking about you. And you're like, oh, that's great. And then she's just like, oh, I'm gay.
No, I don't disagree with that individual point, but there was still enough good going on in other places to where it didn't stick out like a sore thumb per se, because I was invested in everything else going on. But now when when Karen fucking Wheeler stands there with a fucking wine glass.
Yeah.
And you got the Demogorgon who takes fucking bullets, but he's going to stand there with his hands open so she can stab him in the face and give her pro-woman moment. And Fred comes in like a fucking retard, like he has been the whole series.
His name's Ted, you dumb fuck.
Whatever.
Gets murked in one hit.
So, and the fact that he just walks in there with a golf club, clumsy as fuck, and then she's like got her pro-woman moment. And it's like, what are we doing?
Oh yeah, they
the
forced
slow
that
motion.
a lot.
My
Like,
daughter.
Well,
The only thing I didn't
Hey.
like, the only thing I didn't like about that is that she survived.
Yes.
Yes.
It should not
They
have.
both should be dead.
That
As
You
soon as
like that scene? That scene? Like, come on,
Okay.
man. The
What I'm
Demogorgon
saying is
standing there.
I have no issue if she goes and fucking does that, and then the Demogorgon slashes her up and takes Holly anyway. That was when I saw that, I'm like, they fucking better. Like,
Yes.
there's no way she can drive off the Demogorgon.
At that point,
here's
though,
the thing, here's the thing.
we had
So-
already seen Holly escape the Demogorgon's grasp. You know, multiple times, and then and he's just standing there with his arms open, so Karen can give a monologue about being a strong mom protector. And I'm like, what are we fucking doing?
And
It
then
feels
like
like-
after this, the kids are trying to figure out a mystery, and they need to get information about their
on top-
younger
yeah,
sister, and they never never once go, "Hey, how's Dad doing?"
No.
Well,
How's
they
Dad?
humiliated
He
the
just
dad.
appears.
Afterthought.
And the big
there's a
problem-
There's a monster in the home, and he's holding a golf club, and he goes, "If you come at me, I'll hit you." To this monster that's just appeared, just hit it in the face. Like, it's,
And the problem is that they slowed down the Demogorgon, and he literally just stands there.
Yeah,
to
he
get
just
3
goes,
shots right
"Roar."
after the dad just gets murked without even a second thought, like is a joke. And it's not the only time they do this, by the way. And this is what pisses me off. They present the Demogorgons as these unstoppable things that can take out an entire army of people just loading it with lead, and then suddenly it's getting scared off by an axe because the mum is just swinging.
Well, hold on. Mike was correct when he said that Will is the one that made that happen.
Did it?
That-
Okay,
like, that-
so-
that's why that Demogorgon backs off.
Will is making that happen.
He was warging
But
in.
I will criticize the Demogorgon. Gorgon likes to stop and scream when it can just kill what's right in front of it right there. They always fucking do that.
There's
and
a
I'm like, come
ton of
on.
those moments.
Yeah.
There's a ton of those like social media clip moments that it feels like were specifically designed. And we haven't even talked about the gay bullshit.
Oh, we
that
will.
has bogged
We
all
will.
This fucking
But-
shit down.
but
It was so predictable. Go ahead though, Gary.
But the Mama Bear moment, I wouldn't have. I totally agreement with Ryan. I thought that Ted, and I thought they were dead. I thought like, whoa, shit, that's good. That would have been good if they killed them
He should have
right there
killed
and
them.
then.
Yeah.
They should have killed them both.
More emotional
Yes.
impact.
Way more emotional impact, and the fact that they were alive, I'm like, oh, you got to be kidding. One of them gets
Cop out.
completely disemboweled, like you're
Gutted,
dead.
yeah.
Yeah, there's
Both
no
of them
way.
get gutted.
And then to Garrett's point, they don't ask at all about the dad. They don't even fucking go concern about it. Like he's in
Not
an
once.
induced medical coma, and nobody like goes like, I need to go see my dad. Nobody cares.
To be fair,
Everybody's
though,
like,
he's-
"Oh, your mom."
him.
Your
He's
mom.
never been a problem.
No.
Like, he's always been.
No,
a
they've made him.
pushover.
Hang on.
He is
The dad-
a
killed their
no.
father.
He's a commercial dad. He's an
Yeah, yeah.
ad dad. So like he's,
He's not
fucking
a
buffoon.
he's not a pussy. He's not a soy boy. He's just a kind of like
Dipshit.
whatever.
Bumble.
You know,
Yeah.
Aloof.
Out of any character, I felt for the dad more when he asked to pass the bacon and everyone just steals one and he gets the empty
Oh,
plate. I was
classic.
like,
Yeah.
I feel you, man. That's
No
freaking
bacon left
fucking
for
as hell.
Hell
Like,
yeah.
That has always been
single
like
character I
Ted's
felt for.
Bro,
that has
when you
always been Ted's character, like from the beginning, when in the first scene of season 1, when Mike is down, when he's trying to convince everybody to let him play D&D for 20 more minutes, Ted just doesn't give 2 fucks about anything.
No.
You know what I mean? And he hates when people are over at the house. He hates that all these kids are always running around. Yeah.
I understand that. I get it completely.
No,
He's the
when you
main
got 2
different
boys, you
character I-
never get any fucking bacon. Trust me, that plate comes by
Yeah.
empty all the fucking time.
Yes.
But yeah, the most predictable thing is so now we have multiple gay characters.
Yes,
and
they are the impetus of the show. They are. So before
Yeah.
nobody
I
mentioned
don't wanna
nobody
say-
nobody mentioned Robin as a favorite character. That is Mia Hawke, and
fucking horrible.
I think she's good in small doses in that season when she, as brought up, when she was with Steve, they had good chemistry and that was fine. She is the main fucking character of season one of the main characters of season 5. She is in the lead. She
pops into like 3 different
she has
storylines,
tons of fucking screen time. Like and like where are we and the main 4 boys have been.
Tell you why. I know why.
What?
I know why.
Gay.
No.
I text Gary.
It's because she's gay, but it's because the actor playing Will Byers is fucking horrendous at acting, and they can't put a lot on his shoulders as the gay lead, so she's the gay lead. He's a bad fucking actor. He's fucking terrible.
It's really tough to be a gay lead.
What?
Go ahead, Alex.
Who's the gay lead on this show?
What is like? I said to Gary after the end of season 3, I was like, "Oh my god!" I said they've made Robin gay, which means now that is her character going forward.
Yes,
she's going to become nothing of a character other than I am gay. And in season 4, what do we get? Oh, I fancy her. I want to go with her. And then she just literally becomes the echo to what everyone else is saying. She just follows somebody around and echoes what they do. Will doesn't have to be gay. He's gay in real life. Fine.
What made this
you
show
don't have to be gay in
what made this show work? Like Will Byers being gay, he was going to be gay the whole time. Like that he was absolutely going to be set up being gay, and I'm fine with that. It was what made this show work, even through some like very questionable seasons, is Hopper and we like the characters. We these are engaging characters, the main characters, and you can look past like fucking repeated shit in season 2 because I like these characters and I wanted to follow them. Well, the characters I like now are fucking extras at this point. And we're following fucking Holly. Holly is like prominent, like out of fucking nowhere in this season, and it's like, what the hell is
she's
this?
Not a good actor.
And she's not very good. No.
Yeah.
By season 5, half the cast should have been killed at some point.
Yes.
And you should have been left with just the core characters because you feel like you're jumping all over the place and everyone is weighed down with all the baggage of trying to give all these characters that you don't like lines.
That's a really good point, and I actually think season 4 they did an excellent job of giving everybody something important to do, like coming down to the end, wherever you were, anywhere in the fucking world, with maybe the exception of like Will and Jonathan, you know, like, and I want them to die as soon as fucking possible.
I could not agree more.
I think one of my main criticisms of the first 4 episodes is that a lot of us expect some people to die in this thing, and it feels like the way it's shot, they know that you're expecting some people to die, and they're like, they have you kind of on the edge of your seat with when it comes to some of these fake out deaths, and they got to fucking do it. They got to eventually come. You know what I mean? Like they've been fucking jerking us off for forever. We have to be able to come. Let somebody die.
Well, okay. So like with this season 5, it seems to be all of the storylines with the different pairings. They're all going on one mission. So it's not separate things going off and doing different important things, but they're all on one track. The only side story character stuff we get is I'm gay. I'm gay. I'm gay. Like that's the whole. The only others. Go ahead. That is. That's why I'm gay. That's the only character arc that we get, and that like literally up to the end. And again, spoilers right now. It builds up to the end.
Well, don't get to the end. We all need to discuss the end. So.
There's a conversation in the tunnels under the city about being gay and coming out, and like that's the impetus for his later on.
I want to build up to that, Garrett. I want to build up to that because I do think the 4th episode's the best episode, but it also has the most cringe shit in it. Like 2 very particular things that I'm like, oh my fucking God. I laughed out fucking loud. But, you know, the Dustin being bullied for wearing the Hellfire shirt stuff was good. I wanted more of that.
Hang on. Great. So the only problem I have with that, and it's not a problem, is when you first see Lucas, they make him look like he's like 6 foot.
I know.
Walking down the hallway. I'm like, oh shit! And then he walks up to the guy
next to the guy, and he's like this. Yeah.
Shorter.
No, but I thought that was really good. They didn't forget Eddie. Eddie was one of the greatest additions to this show. I talked about it when it came out. Like they really did a great job, like encapsulating like a metalhead from the 80s. Eddie could have been any one of my 5 or 6 friends that I hung out with that were fucking metalheads that played D&D, and we got fucking stoned all the time. Like they did. He was perfect. And he died, and they're keeping him dead. hopefully, I thought for a second they were going to bring him back, and they didn't. Thank God.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I think the only way we see him again is in some sort of like
Flashback,
fucking back division, like with Billy. You know what I mean? Like that's the only way we see him again. They're not going to bring him back.
No,
and they shouldn't.
But the Dustin stuff was really good. That felt like a good character progression from last season because they did a time jump. So as you know, at the end of season 4, Hawkins just cracked open. So nothing's happened since then. They've covered it up with steel plates, and the entire town is quarantined. Right, by the military, and everybody who's was in the town has to stay there now. So they're basically a functionally quarantined military state town.
They have to go through checkpoints and stuff.
There's one positive I will talk about. Oh, go ahead, Gary.
I was going to say the biggest problem I have is the military's motivation. You get a little bit of it, but I'm not buying any of it. I'm not buying any of it. Why they're there? Linda Hamilton's in it. She plays a completely insufferable cunt.
Yeah, she's
and it's not even in the good way. It's like, God damn it. You know what? She's playing Sarah Connor from Dark Fate. It's almost the same exact fucking role.
It is. All I was thinking the whole time.
I will say there's one major positive that I did not see coming. Not see coming. But it's Derek. Derek is actually awesome. I couldn't.
The little fat kid.
Yeah,
I thought it was.
Yeah, he was good.
I
like him.
Great. And
I like him.
G.I. Joe lunchbox. Let's fucking go. But no, his acting has been good. He's on point. What they're using him for, I think he will end up being like a fan favorite, depending on what the rest of the story has him doing. But so far, he's kind of stealing the show at this point.
He is, but like every episode could have a half hour cut out of it. There's so much padding. There's one point where Nancy Wheeler's mom is still alive, which she shouldn't be. And they're like, how do we get to talk to her? We'll run around and think about it. Oh, let's put on a hospital disguise because we've never, it's like, and it's just a bunch of obvious shit happening. And then there's a mystery of like, Holly's got an imaginary friend. And there's this big mystery, like, who's the imaginary friend? It's like, it's fucking Vecna. Everybody, why are we waiting so long? We know it's fucking Vecna.
They do a whole slow motion reveal,
and they do this whole thing.
You really want to do something? It should have been Eddie secretly there to save the day.
I was hoping it would be some kind of something different. I thought it would be something different,
like
and I'm like,
clown.
Yeah. But it's like maybe some force of good that's trapped that like one of Vecna's old victims, something, but they just made it Vecna and it was so fucking obvious. It's like, really? We just spent a couple episodes leading up to that.
They made it as Henry, right? As his like normal person appearance, not a fucking disgusting demon monster. But
right. Yeah.
But
yes. I think you are supposed to feel I think the audience is supposed to know that that's obviously him, and it's just everyone else that's fucking catching up with it.
And I hate that when you that's fine if you do it for like 15 minutes of an episode, but fucking episodes, it's like no.
And then reveal as if you are being revealed to. It's like, no, you're not revealing anything.
Somebody in the chat said Henry Oppenheimer.
That would have been fun. That would have been fun. No, the Holly stuff, I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, so that's the cute little girl from season 1, and they're going to make her more prominent. That's cool. Oh, wait. They're really following her, and she's going to become really important now. And that's also, she could have like, this big girl scene at the end. It's so much stuff is driven through the women of the show are driving the show. They are the decision makers. Everything goes through them, and the dudes are just along for the ride, especially our main characters, right?
I would say somewhat. Like, do you feel that way with Eleven and Hopper? I feel like the Eleven and Hopper,
they weren't in it very much.
I feel like their dynamic is exactly the same. Hopper is still trying to protect 11. 11 still doesn't want to be protected and is trying not to, but he is constantly playing the role of a father who's trying to do everything to protect his child.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm glad he's back from Russia and he's back in the father position, but like they're not in it that much. It's kind of
really
weird.
aren't.
11's not in it that much.
And that's the biggest issue is that there's just too many characters. There really is. I think Nancy, I know a lot of people are kind of like, I have nothing against Nancy as a character. I think she's great. I think she's the best Lois Lane we've had in forever. Like she's
great
awesome.
in season 1.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
But you take away from the actual good female characters when you start shoehorning every fucking woman as a badass. If every woman's a badass, no woman's a badass,
So-
and that's where I
And, like,
feel season 5
dismissing
has moved
guys
us
all the
to.
time.
Yeah, I
so
don't like that
as
at all.
everything you were seeing in season 4, which was tolerable because they were good characters, your gauging gets exacerbated in season 5, like times 10. Like,
but you feel like the men are being held. You feel like the women are being
elevated,
uplifted, and the men, to pull down, or the more like the guys are being pulled down to
elevate the women.
to elevate the women.
They're getting pushed into like the periphery.
Except for Will.
It's not as blatant as we're making it sound, but
it's really not. No.
Yeah,
but
no,
it's there. But it's
but it is there.
You can see it because it's just it's a consistent theme which goes. A decision needs to be made. You're waiting for maybe Dustin or somebody to no. Erica just suddenly comes into the show to fucking be an absolute bint and then just solve everything. Or Dustin's girlfriend will just be brought into the show to solve their problem. Or Nancy would be the one just leading the charge. And you're just like
what has Steve done?
Why can't Steve just step up?
What has he done this entire 4 episodes?
Because I agree with
he's still been the most engaging character.
Well,
that's real. He's my favorite
season too. So you want to see more of the engageable characters.
No, honestly, you could take Mike and Lucas out of this season and it wouldn't change. Like they can.
I know they're setting stuff up. They're setting stuff up.
We talked about Robin's speech, obviously being an impetus for what happens at the end with Will. Like Mike's speech is just as important as they're walking through the field and what he tells Will about him being like Vecna, except he's a sorcerer, blah, blah, all of that stuff. I
think his mom conversation. The conversation when he walks out of the barn and he's like, "Mom, I shouldn't have talked to you that way." And she explains to him how hurt she was, that she felt like she was a horrible mom when he was disappeared and all that stuff. Like that should have played as well. But go on. I'm sorry.
I think we'll see. And I think Steve and Dustin, this is the first time we've ever seen Steve and Dustin have like problems, not be like bros ever since really like in seasons like 3 and 4, they're obviously so close. And now they got problems, and a lot of it's because Eddie's gone. And it's been a year and a half. Like, keep that in mind too. This isn't like just a couple months. It's been a year and a half since the last one. 500 days of the Squawk cast or whatever they're fucking doing. That's a long ass time. And I do wonder at the beginning, they mentioned, because we saw at the very end all of like the particles floating and stuff. And Robin mentioned something like, who knows? We have to do these weekly checkups. I'm sure nothing's wrong with us.
Yeah.
I do think there's a lot of shit still to be revealed about what exactly is happening, if those particles are going to get into everybody, what Vecna's actual plan is, because I think Will still plays a part in it.
I hope it's a lot more than Vecna just wants to take over the world and reshape the world with the kids he's stealing, because he can manipulate them. And Vecna, I sure hope it doesn't turn into Mr. fucking Robot, where Vecna as Henry was essayed as a kid, and that's why he doesn't want to go in that cave. And this is just a victim of SA wanting to take over the world and reshape it because of his personal abuse. I fucking hope it's something more supernatural and fun than that.
I would like to address a criticism that's out there by a prominent right-wing commentator, Mr. Jack Posobiec.
Jesus.
So I don't know if everybody's seen this or not. Ryan, you've clearly seen it. Ryan, you want to give it in YouTube terms what he's saying?
Jack opening scene. Is like, wow, the first scene of Stranger Things literally shows the rape of a child. Disgusting that Netflix would let this happen.
Somebody brought that up in my stream, and I'm like, what are you talking about? And I'm like,
ridiculous reach, dude. Like, for all of my criticisms, this is insane. Go ahead, Ryan.
So for perspective, the very first scene that we get is a de-aged Will Byers from when he was lost in the Upside Down and hiding from the Demogorgon, which I thought the de-aging for what it was looked pretty fucking good, actually.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it did.
So, and he's like running and escaping from the Demogorgon, tries to climb this tree. The Demogorgon follows him. He tries to jump to another. He falls, gets knocked out. The Demogorgon drags him back to Vecna because we've never really known what happened. And I was thinking to myself, how the fuck did I not even ever think about this from the end of season 1 when you find Will with that tendril down his throat, right? And, like all that shit. How did I never think of what actually happened to him in there? But I didn't. Yeah. And so they show Vecna kind of, restraining him and getting him onto these vines. And then the tendril going down his throat and doing the shit that with the mind flayer that's in him, like putting that inside of him.
Share my screen.
That's being called by some people, namely Jack Posobiec, a child rape scene.
Share my screen. So it got community noted. So warning for parents: the new Stranger Things begins with an extremely graphic pedo scene of a young child being, you know what, by an older man. Gets community noted. This is completely made up. There's no scene in the first episode of season 5. It's crazy.
It's so crazy because there actually is grooming in this show, but not of a sexual nature, right? Like one, Henry, Vecna, whatever you want to refer to him as, he 100% groomed 11, but what that was for was just to free him, right? To free him from his bond so he could do whatever the fuck he wanted. Hopefully she could work for him. It's not sexual. So in the same way we are seeing like Holly and these other children who are easily being able to take advantage of, right? Being manipulated by Henry by one. It's not fucking sexual in any way, shape, or form, but that is like an actual definition of grooming, right?
Yep.
I think it's such a weird fucking hill to try to die on for something like that. Because let's take what Jack Posobiec said at face value. So you're telling me that Netflix told us the most evil person in the world is actually a pedophile who wants to rape young boys?
Maybe
is that what Netflix is telling us? Okay, all right, I guess.
Netflix is on board.
That could be anyone in Hollywood.
It takes valid criticisms that are out there, and it completely just takes credibility when people are doing shit like that. It's ridiculous.
It's like calling Tulsa King woke.
Which is what Jack Posobiec did.
Jack Posobiec. It's one of the least woke shows out there. Come on.
I guess every time we have a face hugger in Aliens, that's just graphic.
It's face
rape now.
face drape.
Well, there's people who've said that. there are.
It's about impregnating you specifically.
Yeah. But no, that's utterly fucking ridiculous. There are problems with the show. That's not one of them.
No.
But I guess we can. So military has taken over the town. We don't know much about them. They are testing. They're testing like the tentacles and stuff. And we find out later that they have something imprisoned. And they have a base in the Upside Down.
Again?
They have a base. They have a base in the Upside Down, right? So they're after 11, and 11's hiding this whole time. So she's trapped in this town, but she has to travel through tunnels, and they got to keep her. And that little X-Men superhero fucking Rey Skywalker scene they had with her. Millie Bobby Brown is not a very athletic person. She cannot run. Like
they did not do her any services.
They did not do her any favors with that scene. So the scene you saw on Twitter, it's just as bad in the show, dude. It's really
I did
bad.
like the premise of this scene though, which is that Hopper is looking for reasons to not let 11 go in the Upside Down with him. And he basically invents this obstacle course and says, you're not ready to go. You need to train, and sets an impossible time.
And they
for
should
her,
have just had a stunt woman do it the whole time. Okay. But and
she does have a stunt person.
She does, but there's other parts where she doesn't. And when she's running, it's like watching Jodie Whittaker run. You know,
I do think we should, and I know we've mentioned a little bit, but like I think Hopper's very good this season. It's good to have him back in that element. So, I mean, for all of the issues, and I got a lot of issues. You know, Derek is great, Hopper's great. I think Steve is just a solid character, like he has been all through. Nancy
Dustin's
is just
good.
A little too, Nancy's just a little too annoying this year.
She's
and
too
I like
annoying.
her. I like her overall, but I don't know why. It's overkill.
Too much Robin. Nancy
way
is
too much Robin.
Nancy's
and too
annoying.
Much gay shit.
And and Holly, the girl playing Holly, I'm fine with you like introducing her. She's older now. But not the greatest actress in the world. Just not very good.
Not the greatest storyline.
Not the greatest storyline either.
Because especially when you know you're going to release like a series in halves, you have to wrap up your kind of first half story in the first half. And yet I have no idea why I sat through all those boring memory scenes, all the long descriptions of it, because it went nowhere. And if you are going to leave such a gap, you should have half series.
It was all
arcs with
so
things.
she could find Max. Disparu. So Max, if you remember, like in a coma from season 4, and they finally bring her in towards the end, and she finds Holly in this memory world wherever that Vecna has created. But like
that has a wall around it.
That has a wall around it, but
Similar
then
to
Max
the
can
Upside
like,
Down.
so she finds a cave that Vecna will not go into, which he obviously got abused in. I mean, that's pretty clear
Yeah.
as a kid. So when he was Henry, he goes up to the cave,
Boy Scouts.
Boy Scouts, and he gets he gets scared. He gets scared and he won't go in the cave. So Max is safe in this cave within a memory, and that's where she's talking to Holly, and she has to convince Holly to go back to the house. Vecna is taking children, abducting the children, and going to save them before he goes and reshapes the entire world and destroys the world. That's the motivation.
Didn't he hint that there was potentially stuff going on with his dad?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So that will happen. I guarantee you. But so what we've been hinting at,
secrets and
is
stuff. And it looked like there was babies involved.
So Will is gay. It's been pretty obvious he's been gay. But he's had a little trouble coming out. So he actually sees Robin and her Candy Striper girlfriend making out, and he's like, "Ooh." So we have gay woman guiding gay man to coming out, and they have a little chat about it, and all of that feels kind of natural. It does within the show. It's too much. I don't need it. I don't care, but it feels natural within the show.
It's the only thing.
Until we get to the end, when we find, and Ryan talked about it. Mike gives the sorcerer speech to Will. They've needed to do something with Will since season 1. So I'm happy on one hand that they did something with Will. Yeah. Will has powers. Will has been
pretty badass.
Kind of like Voldemort giving his power to Harry Potter. He got his power from Vecna. So Will has powers. How he taps into those powers, he finally accepts that he's gay and he's okay with it.
Yeah, it wasn't the conversation with his best friend. It wasn't the conversation with his mother. It wasn't any of those things.
It was accepting.
Here's what
the power of butt fucking.
The way I viewed the scene because I went back and rewatched it again. Obviously, Robin is the voiceover of some of the stuff about talking about I was good with what was inside of me. I didn't need something from anybody else.
Yeah.
But then you look at the things that he's replaying in his head. For me, it's like Will. Like, this is not about, oh, my fucking crush with Mike, I'm gay for Mike, blah, blah, blah. It's more like, even if they don't feel that way about me, or even if nobody understands that part about me, it's kind of using the friendship and the love that he has with his family, with his friends, with everybody, and those memories that really kind of let him fucking go. Do you know what I mean? I actually saw a lot of parallels to.
I didn't get that
Harry
at all.
Potter.
I got
Harry Potter a lot.
Harry Potter and Voldemort. What I'm about to say is one, when he was being able to see the things through the eyes, but then also kind of when Voldemort tried to possess Harry, and Harry is being able to remember all the fucking shit with his friends and all that positive shit to kind of overcome that. That's one of the kind of vibes I got while I was watching.
But what they were very heavy-handed and specific with is he had been projecting like all his feelings on Mike, which were and what Robin told him is like, it's not about Mike at all. You're gay. You're trying to work it out in your head. And once you accept that you're gay, because Mike's not going to like you, and it doesn't matter what other people think. Once he got that in his head, that's when he tapped into his power. Now you can add the family stuff and all that, but it was certainly, it was him going, I am okay being a gay man. And then he became, then his X-Men powers come out,
and he's watching tens of people die, his friends and his family being threatened by monsters.
His mother just smashed.
That should be way more important to you than your own sexuality. You're actually really devaluing other people's lives by making that the thing that.
That's the change I would have liked to have made.
I don't know if one, you also have to remember that he's in constant pain this entire fucking time. Half of this thing he wasn't even like really conscious for. It wasn't until Vecna had the conversation with him once the fight was over that he does those things.
No. But
throughout the entire fight, every time a fucking Demogorgon's getting shot, he's feeling it.
They hinted earlier that he has control over the Demogorgons, right? And it he had to have the confidence basically to and once his confidence comes from, I'm okay that I'm gay. It's okay that I'm gay. And that's where he gets his confidence. And I laughed my ass off when that happened, dude.
So I would have changed the through line is Joyce and her love for her son, and like at least between those two characters. So his break shouldn't have been just that. It could be part of that, her having that conversation with him and him being gay, but also the conversation with Will, the conversation with Mike, the conversation with his own mother about how she loved. And I feel like we were talking about it before. They faked us out a lot with deaths. No deaths. Subsequent. No deaths.
It's bullshit, by the way.
Bullshit.
More deaths.
Joyce
Yes.
should have died. Joyce should have died. She should have been killed by Vecna just there, and that is what should have broke him. He should have been thinking about what she said about him.
When she
how he
died,
loved her
she
and all that
says,
stuff.
"With great power comes great responsibility."
I have wanted Will to die the entire time.
Yes.
One, because I
Well,
didn't
yeah.
like Will as a character, and I also thought it would be crushing for Joyce to have to watch that, right? And so I thought that would have been good to see.
And he
Will
still
die.
might.
He still might. I look.
I will be on Twitter all day long if that shit happens.
Remember the first? Well, because there's half the people be crying, half the people be
fuck yeah!
celebrating,
Oh
right?
yeah,
Because
it'll be
we do it.
amazing.
So they started this off by showing us what Vecna did to Will in the beginning and talk about all the plans that I have for you, the great things we're going to do together. And they end it, after Vecna's monologue, and he just fucking leaves. Doesn't fucking kill him, doesn't do anything like that, just fucking leaves. I think that this is all still part of Vecna's plan.
It has
and
to be.
I think that eventually Will is going to like succumb to whatever this is and be controlled in some fucking way.
Maybe.
See that would have worked much
Vecna
better.
walked
If,
away. That's why I'm like, yeah, this is Vecna's plan.
Well,
dude. There's no way.
if this is the case, and it looks like it is, they could have had Will's kind of embracing of the power work into that through line much better. Like the fact they could have shown that he potentially had this power all along, but he was resisting it because he was afraid of the corruption in Vecna. And finally, when his family and friends are about to die, he's willing to then embrace it and let the corruption overcome him, give him the powers to then edit it. And you don't need this whole I'm accepting who I am identity stuff, where it could just be I'm willing to risk, being wholly corrupted by Vecna to have the power to save my family and friends. That would have worked perfectly fine. And then also it plays into the fact that this whole attack by the Demigorgons by Vecna was purely to force Will to embrace the power that Vecna wants him to have, which is corrupting and some greater plan. Because there is, I hope they explain this. There's an overarching thing that by showing how insanely indomitable these Demigorgons are, okay, this base in the Upside Down, like that could have been wiped out at any moment. Vecna just send them, kill them all. And so it's only technically there by the grace of Vecna not wanting to destroy it. So that needs to be explained somehow later on. But we'll find out if they're
they mowed through the military. They killed
exactly
everybody.
Easily.
Some good kills too, like that guy who got the claw through his face,
yeah.
through the back of his head.
Like Shad's idea there, like if that had been done, would have been way better because that would have explained it. Because not only do you have a guy knowledgeably being like, if I use this, I will get corrupted and eventually taken over. So I only want to use it in the most important things. Then you have Vecna deliberately setting up situations where he is putting into a place where there is a no-win scenario except doing what I want. And that is like a conscious sacrifice. And a conscious sacrifice is far more relatable to far more people than, oh, well, I'm not sure whether I want to come out or not. Especially in 2025. Maybe this story would have been more powerful in the 80s. But when you tell it in 2025, I was like, that's not a big deal though, is it really?
You got to get your social engineering in though.
No, I think... I mean, they absolutely have to have Vecna control Will at some point. That I think they're setting that up, and that has to happen. Where Will will think, okay, I've got the power now. I've got the power of the gay. Let's go. And then
what if 11 has to kill Will?
Ooh,
in front of
in
Mike.
The chat said that.
Ooh,
yeah,
like
that was brutal.
There's a lot of things, obviously, because no one's fucking dead yet, which pisses me off.
Yeah.
The Hopper fake out death pissed me off.
Oh, dude, can we talk about that for a second?
Hang on. Well, before we do that, but like what Ryan just brought up, like that's the type of shit that I want to see, and I'm worried that they won't do something like 11 killing Will because it feels like they're pandering because they're pandering too much. But they can, and it would be such a fucking awesome moment if they do something like that.
In fact, okay, right, no deaths. In fact, we now have a new character. Well, not a new character, a character from one of the most hated episodes of the entire series. Episode 7 of season 2?
It's the lowest rated episode of Stranger Things by a mile.
gay ass X-Men episode.
Antifa chick.
So
That's what I call her.
She got revealed, and I was like, who?
So
was like, "Fuck."
the prisoner they had, the military had in the Upside
build it up.
Down, and 11 thought it was Vecna that they had, but it turns out it was her sister from the
Antifa
X-Men
girl.
episode, Antifa Girl from episode 7 of season 2, who we've not seen since. Right? So she's back.
Conveniently.
She's back. And so we now have 3
Great.
superpowered people.
Everybody in my family went,
I know,
man.
I know.
I don't even remember the character.
Four
I did.
great memory. 4 superpowered characters because you still have Vecna. But
Vecna. Well,
don't
I meant
think
for the
that
good team. For the good team.
I don't think that Will's powers are like Will's not just gonna be able to do shit and make a car fly or whatever. I think Will's powers are specifically only associated with the Demigorgons or shit from the Upside Down.
Yeah,
Like, that's
he
vibe
doesn't
I
have
get.
11 powers. It doesn't. Yeah, he's not like telekinetic. But we'll find out Christmas when they come out. So there's a fake out death with Hopper that was just so stupid. It was so fucking stupid. So the military was closing in on 11. She was incapacitated with this little sonic thing that they have, so she can't use her powers. And Hopper's like, "This is it. I love you, 11. Goodbye." And he's got like a bomb strapped around his chest and the button, and it's like, this is it. They're gonna kill Hopper in the first part of the season, and then it just stops, and he comes back, and he's all, "Okay, I guess we're good."
What was retarded about it is like, what you've got a bomb.
Reveal the bald bitch.
You don't have to kill yourself with leave the bomb, walk away, and then
Yeah.
Like, no
watching
reason.
this.
It's fucking
What is
retarded.
this retarded?
They're
stuff?
wasting energy faking everybody out.
Yeah.
So it was because he was going to try to take out Vecna, right? That was like the whole thing. Not because they were closing in, but because the fucking Sonic shit was going on, and he was trying to go back there, and they thought Vecna was in that thing, and he was going to take him out one way or the other. And I actually think it would have been great if Hopper had died in the last episode of Volume 1. I thought it might happen, and it would have been fucking brutal if they did it right, you know? But I wish they had the balls to do it. Just fucking do it. Because if they had done it, and it would have been better than him just walking out and blowing himself up, it could have been majorly impactful for the last time we see it for the next month, you know?
I
mean, they
twice
set it
now
up.
to fake
It affects 11. It would affect Joyce, like finding out about it later. Like, yeah.
They set it up that he was basically willing to do anything to protect 11, and even though he's done a speech going, "I know that the final battle will be her," I still don't want it to happen.
And then they did
And so
the whole flashback of his daughter, like him, like they really led up to like, man, he might die right now.
And if they'd done it where he's exploding next to Vecna and Vecna just mind controls the explosion and then just winks it out, then I think it still would have worked and wouldn't have changed anything about the story. I think the issue there is you're killing off one of the few characters I like, and so you're going to have an even weaker second half.
Do you think Hopper survives the series? Usually they kill the mentor.
Well, I think
yeah,
probably.
yeah.
I reckon not, because I think they're going to do a Glenn from The Walking Dead. They've faked it so many times now. Then they just do it at the end. You know, when it was meant to happen in The Walking Dead, they'll probably just kill him off at the end, and it probably won't mean.
I just
that
hope
much.
they don't do some fucking time travel stupid shit.
There's a lot of time travel stuff. Like
there is
being
it's
alluded
hinted.
to.
It was being hinted to this season.
Yeah,
Everybody
Wrinkle in
comes
Time,
back.
Back to the Future.
Yep.
What do you guys think
Everybody-
about the theory
Just
that
wake up in a shower.
the ending is going to be all the kids playing D&D, and it was all a dream?
It was all a dream.
Picard's
so
going to come in
lame.
and sit down and just go, "I should have done this many years ago."
But I mean, that gives you like, okay, so in the Upside Down, there's a wall around the entire place. In his memory cage past thing, there's a wall around that area too with the cave. So like, is the Upside Down just one of his mind universes?
the
that
one remember the Upside Down in season 4 was trapped on a certain day, right? So it was set to a certain day in 1983. So they could
the day that Will
the
disappeared.
day was.
Yeah.
And
November
we're coming
24th.
up on the day. Did they make it to that day yet? I think they kept on talking
They were
about we're coming
days
out.
away.
They were a couple of days away from that.
Yeah.
It is almost exactly 4 years since the day Will disappeared.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even though everybody's
So-
age 10, we're supposed to ignore that. What's funny is Dustin hasn't grown. That's the one thing is Dustin's still short.
Them being older. I saw a picture. Somebody posted a picture of like Arnold with a fucking like 80s hat on, and it's like Stranger Things season 5.
I know,
Arnold
dude. It's fun to meme, but watching it in the show, they still look young, right?
So you know why it's fun,
seniors
Gary?
at this point?
What's that?
They're seniors, right? At this
They're
point,
juniors, I believe.
okay.
I think I misspoke on Daily because they were freshmen in season 4, first year of high school, and that was in March. Now about a year and a half has passed, so they would be in the first couple months of their junior year.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The reason that I don't think it's a big deal, and like it's memeable or whatever, and yeah, we saw them age up, but Nancy and Steve and Jonathan, I think Nancy was a sophomore and Steve was a junior.
Well, Nancy
whatever,
still looks
in
the
that
same.
first season, and they were older than the kids are now, portraying characters the same age when they were cast.
Nancy,
you know what I mean?
Nancy needs a cheeseburger, but she's very skinny.
She's
thin. Noah Schnapp, remember he was getting canceled. Ryan, was it a couple years ago? He was getting canceled for some views. Yeah,
really. Something about. He said something about Israel. He's Jewish.
Something about Israel. Yeah,
Israel. A lot of people are not happy about that.
Yeah. Seems people have come around on that. So I am happy, despite like using the power of the gay. Like they gave him something to do, and the twist was pretty good. It was just how they got there was little. Just fucking laughable.
Gay?
Sorry, it was. I laughed. I was talking to Mrs. Nerdrotic while we're watching this because there was so much, Ryan, of the coming out. Like it was just way too fucking much, and it's like fucking. Gays have done it. They have reached equality. They are boring as fuck. They are as boring as straight people. I'm so fucking bored with this shit.
Congratulations.
Well, it is. Well, I was talking about this to Jeremy when he called me on the phone, really fucking pissed about the show after he watched it. And I said, I do think that they're doing a good job of replicating probably what it was like in the mid 80s to be gay, right? Of hiding it, of being very uncomfortable going out there with it. Do you know what I mean? Like if we just had a super fucking flamboyant queer, like as a bunch of the like cast members, it wouldn't make any sense for this era in fucking small town Indiana. Like it just wouldn't.
I think the bigger issue is that it just doesn't need to be in the fucking show, period. And that's really it. Like we just don't need this shit in the show. Simple as that. We don't need any of this like I'm struggling with my sexuality bullshit. Don't need it.
We're in the final episode that we've been building up. And again, Vecna was there's no way they were planning on Vecna. Vecna is something they came up with for season 4 and it worked, right? Because they needed an answer for this, but if you go back and watch season 2 and 3, which you guys have done, they clearly didn't have a plan for this or any answers for the Upside Down because we didn't get any until season 4. Any real answers about it?
What happened to the Mind Flayer? Is that still around?
The Mind Flayer?
The Mind
Flayer
they killed him.
Controlled by
Vecna. Yeah,
but I'm assuming it's still a monster in the Upside Down. Like they
come
just
back
because.
Well, I was hoping
problem,
that the Mind Flayer would be some kind of eldritch god that was behind. Like Vecna's not the final boss. Like he's he's being imbued with the power of some dark god. But it's very science based. It's not supernatural. This is all science fiction.
Well,
so
that's my point. I thought the Mind Flayer had some interesting potential as to where its origin, and now they're just kind of saying, it was made by Vecna. I'm like. But that thing was massive. That had some real menace to it.
It was cool.
It's all this stuff's controlled by him after he found this place. But I mean, I guess there could be something more at play. I don't think they're going to introduce something so late in the game controlling Vecna.
I don't either.
You could have something controlling him, and it would still be menacing without it being the big. It's the big boss, but you still focus on Vecna. There's for it just being Vecna, I'm just kind of.
How do you wrap up Vecna and another bigger boss?
You know what I would think? You have it where the bigger thing is giving him power because it knows his personality.
Well, you don't beat it. You don't beat the Eldritch God. You can't. You shut it off and you close it out, but you don't beat it.
Well, you know what I would do? I would make the ultimate antagonist be the Upside Down itself. That all those weird tendrils and fleshy stuff and everything like that. I would say that I would I'm not, can't control, but I would have made it that's an actual huge organic brain that is infecting.
Well, that could be your eldritch god.
That could,
Yeah,
exactly.
That is the
the
entity.
upside down is the actual enemy itself.
And
that
then you
corrupts
could end the
us,
series
and
with
then-
like that thing still being out there somewhere. And God, I hope
Yeah.
some government agency doesn't pop a hole into the upside down again someday. Like
this won't be
a
the
lot of
last
horror movies
Stranger
ended like
Things
that.
we've heard. There'll be something
Oh,
else.
they'll
whether
do a
it's a
spin-off.
spin-off
Absolutely.
or a-
Well, they're
have a
they're
90s
bailing.
version.
No, the
Yeah.
Duffer Brothers are bailing off to Paramount after
Well, they
this.
have. They
I
have.
think they
this,
want to make movies now. Yeah.
They have this
Yeah.
animated Stranger Things coming out. This animated version is supposed to come out. So I'm sharing. I'm sharing my my screen.
There is, and people have like I've seen people super chatting about it. Oh yeah. I've seen people super chatting about it. There was a Stranger Things play that came out after season 4 that apparently did a lot of stuff on the background of Henry and everything. I've never watched it. I've never seen it, so I don't know. I kind of like didn't even want to like avoid potential spoilers for this, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's on the West
Have
End.
you seen it, Gary?
They were promoting it when we were in the UK 2 years ago. I remember seeing it on posters, but I have not seen it. No. Haven't been to the London West End lately.
Because I think apparently one of the super chats says that explains what happened in the cave, which is not getting sexually assaulted, by the way.
Oh, good.
By a tentacle.
I wonder what happens in the cave. Well, they're going to have to explain it at the show at some point.
Fucking experiments or something.
But as with all these plays
most effective.
Well, of course. But yeah, as with all these plays and books and stuff, whatever canon you see in there can be usurped and changed completely when it comes into the show. But we'll see. We'll see. And
I mean, overall, listen, I'm still interested to see how this thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been too invested to be turned off by a few bad episodes, in my opinion. So I'm still
I
very
just
much
hope it
looking
doesn't
forward.
end up like Squid Game season 2.
Yeah, listen, man, this show could go very bad, or they still have the opportunity to bring this home. So
lots of hours left.
What I would say is, if you've never seen Stranger Things, I would recommend watching Pluribus. That's what I would recommend. Just wait until this thing ends and
Landman.
So, yeah, and
Landman's
Landman.
great.
Landman's great.
I haven't watched the new
Pluribus,
season yet.
Tulsa King. But Pluribus, like every week, I'm just like, that is a perfect. I brought this up. That's a perfect weekly show right there. Pluribus is. That's a perfect one. Very few of them that are existing today, but that is a perfect
Well,
one.
I mean, because they're shitty shows. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess you don't want your show to come out weekly if it's a piece of shit. That's probably
It's kind of bad for business.
But I've been watching Nero the Assassin, and it's amazing how just fundamentally
Is that some
classically made
anime?
No, it's a foreign show, but it's more like
it's some
budget swords
foreign
and sorcery.
thing. No.
It is a foreign thing, but it is, each episode is its own self-contained thing that then leads on to the next episode at the end of the story, and so it'll be like, oh, we've arrived in this new city. Why is everyone hanging? And then you find out what's happened in the city in the next episode. This is just the basics of television, which is not how people make television anymore.
No.
And you just don't get that from Western TV at the moment.
No, except for Pluribus.
Is that one of these animes? One
of
these
those
video
foreign.
games?
Is that one of those foreign shows?
And I miss,
Which are better than
classic-
American. So. Yeah.
I miss classic TV where it was
Especially a father in it.
episodic, seasons with an overarching arc that kind of, had tied things together only loosely with a big season finale. Stargate SG-1 was just perfect for that. Oh, they
Yeah.
did that so well.
Give me my Monster of the Week back.
Yeah. Buffy, Angel. I gotta watch Stargate. Everybody's telling me to watch Stargate.
Dude, the first couple of seasons, of Supernatural are some of the best Monster of the Week.
That's the first
Five.
First two is Monster of the Week feel. If I remember, look, there's so many fucking seasons of that show. So, like, how many seasons
Only
are
15?
Yeah,
I think it's
15.
15. Yeah.
I think I stopped at
peaks
8.
on-
I think I stopped at 8.
When did
I think
Ben
It peaks with the war
when did
between
Ben
heaven and
Edlund
hell.
start getting on Supernatural? Was it
15.
I know, but the first 5 seasons were all planned out. It was a 5-season story. And it does, and you can tell the huge difference in quality between the end of season 5 and beginning of season 6. when it was just too popular to get rid
Is that
of.
when the black goo monsters started to arrive?
The Leviathan, yes.
Yeah, season 2.
I hated that season.
Yeah.
Ben Edlund joined Supernatural in season 2, a creator of The Tick. He worked on Angel, wrote Smile Time. He's fucking great. Did I hear Frank Darabont wrote an episode of Stranger Things? Did I hear that correctly? Of this season? You guys know who I'm talking about?
Let me see.
Season 1 of Walking Dead.
Yeah, Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Back when, man, I only really enjoyed 2 seasons of Walking Dead. That's really it.
I could be.
I enjoyed 2 seasons of Walking Dead and went through like 8.
I stopped after
like,
Glenn.
why am I doing this?
Yeah. I stopped after Glenn. Really, the show died for me when Shane was no longer on it.
He
The
directed
Shane
2
Rick
episodes.
dynamic.
Okay.
So that was it for me.
It's just when you have a zombie show and then you set it in a prison where the zombies aren't a threat, what are you doing?
Again, I'm fascinated at how many spin-off shows there are for Walking Dead. I have no idea what's going on. It's crazy.
It's fascinating about how they could go 15 seasons without saying the word zombie once. That's what fascinated me the most. Have you seen those zombies? We don't have. What are they? We just got biters and walkers and
shamblers. Nobody else walks.
It's like that Grand Tour episode when they were in Colombia and they didn't mention the word cocaine until the end.
That's the last
Frank Darabont, dude, great writer, great director, really difficult to work with. Did that Walking Dead season 1 is fucking great, and it's because of him.
So good.
And then he got into a little spat and was kicked to the curb, and we got Herschel's Farm, and it's too bad. He did The Mist.
boring.
Frank Darabont did The Mist, which is really fucked up ending of a movie.
harrowing ending.
Fucking love that movie.
Yeah, it's a great movie.
And that's got Karen from The Walking Dead in it.
Karen.
That's several people.
She's way too powerful. Maybe Karen ends up killing Vecna. Maybe that's where we're heading. So
like an Arya thing.
Yeah, I think so. I think that's where they're heading. All right, I got to bounce. I got Cobra Cast tonight, and I might have a few things to talk about with Trump. It's been kind of slow lately. He hasn't done anything that's gotten people talking.
What a surprise.
He's been really quiet lately. I don't know. I think he's really shy at this point in his administration. So I think he'll
not getting much done. Nothing controversial at all.
Nothing at all.
It's been smooth sailing.
But hail Friday Night Tights. Good to be back at this shit show that Gary runs. I was really uncomfortable last week.
I'm so glad
I
we're
was
back to
uncomfortable.
normal.
I was very uncomfortable. Shad, I'm gonna bring you a main event soon. I want to blow the fuck up. I just want it to be I want it to be where people just stop watching at this point. It's gonna be so bad. So we'll see what happens.
In the words of Beardo, I would be honored.
What would be interesting is if I brought you on, and then the next week I brought Ryan on, and we can see how drastically different the two shows would be.
One would be shorter.
I never offered.
Yeah.
Congrats on the Bears winning, Ryan. All right,
the
everybody.
Bears won. Congrats.
The Bears won. It was a big win today for them. So, yeah, we'll see.
I'm really hyped.
Yeah,
All
you
right.
are. I know you are.
Get the fuck out of here,
but-
Jeremy.
All right, bye, everyone.
All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jeremy. Okay. Let's talk. I want to talk about Game of Thrones real quick. George R.R. Martin, who is busy not writing The Winds of Winter and doing a bunch of cons because he can't write unless he's at home on his fucking Commodore 64 word processor or whatever the hell he has, was at a noir convention because George R. R. Martin, famous for writing noir. He's written a couple of things.
Adds up.
But in Iceland, which I think it was just a trip to Iceland, whatever, not going to begrudge the man for taking that, was asked by a fan about, prequels and sequels. And he said, yes, we are working on prequels and some sequels to Game of Thrones. Now they had Kit Harington was going to do one. And I didn't hate
Jon Snow show.
I didn't hate the idea of this if they had done it right, because nothing's gonna fix the end of fucking Game of Thrones. It was a total piece of shit. No revisionist history is going to help this. I went back and tried to rewatch it, Ryan, and I just fucking stopped after like season 6. I'm like, I can't fucking do this. I'm not going to go through this again. I'm done.
Every time I do a rewatch, like the next time I'm like, you know what? I think I'm going to rewatch Game of Thrones. I go back and it's always like, do you want to resume where you left off? And it's like season 5, episode 3 or something. You know, like
I'll stop at Hard Home. Yeah, and Hard Home.
You're like, that was the peak.
Fucking great episode. But yeah, so he's talking. So the Kit Harington one was Kit Harington had originally said he's non-binary because his mom bought him a Barbie and he didn't want to do any more masculine roles. But then he didn't get any roles and he's all, hey, I'm not working. I've got a Game of Thrones sequel. And it would have been kind of like a Last Ronin, like I think Jon Snow maybe going to Essos, you know, he just kept going north, you know, at the end, and he'd be like the last Targaryen and getting into adventures. And like, I think there's potential, like just completely go away from Westeros and explore the rest of the world. That didn't happen. I don't know what, if they do a sequel and it's like fucking Sansa.
Arya.
Or Arya, it's like, oh fuck no, please God no. And
wasn't there a proposed Arya series that she was jumping on that boat?
I think people were proposing it, but
okay.
You know, like Queen Sansa, like it would just be fucking terrible. If you're gonna do a sequel,
in the North.
Yeah, you go hundreds of years and you have the White Walkers come back somehow. It would have been cool for John to go, go check out the 5 fortresses or something like that. That would have been like some cool shit. You know, go to a Shy by the Shadow, go do some of that stuff. That might have been interesting. You could find the origin of the White Walkers and a different version of them. It doesn't work without the fucking White Walkers. It just doesn't.
Yeah. It also doesn't work without all of the extra shit from the books that gets cut out of the show. So it's like, if you're going to do a sequel to the show, there's a lot of interesting things you could explore if you're using all this stuff from the books but it never made it to the show. So what the fuck does it matter?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have zero interest in a Game of Thrones sequel, which is ironic because we are interested in Game of Thrones prequels.
I know.
But I have zero interest in any Game of Thrones sequel at all.
So would you think it would be better for them to remake Game of Thrones than to make a sequel?
They will someday. That will absolutely happen someday.
In 30 years, when George is dead and we get the leaked plans for fucking Winds of Winter and Dream of Spring, yeah, sure.
But I wouldn't jump to sequels when you didn't have the most successful season 2 of House of the Dragon. And a lot of people weren't happy with that. That was HBO's decision. And we got to see how Night of the Seven Kingdoms turns out. I think that has the best potential to be good because it actually, has a through line. But it's also an unfinished book series. House of the Dragon is part of an unfinished book series.
Detecting a theme here.
There's a theme. There's a bit of theme. I would recommend, guys, George, finish the fucking book. At least Wins a Winner, okay? Just finish Wins a Winner, for fuck's sake.
What's the point of finishing that? He's never going to get the other one finished, so fuck it.
That's probably what's in the back of his mind. Listen, he knows he's not going to finish. And the only reason he's not telling anybody because it stops this train from rolling. Mm-hmm. While there's that little glimmer of hope that he might finish with some people, not with me, it keeps the money rolling in. But I think
how much money does this motherfucker have?
A lot.
Like, is it just the status, the idea that he gets to be around these Hollywood people because he felt so disrespected for so long? Because, like, for him, I feel like at some point, maybe it just is all about the image, the idea that if he fucking admitted he's never going to get it done, the way people would feel about it and all that shit. Because it can't just be about the fucking money when it's that much money, man.
I think it is about the image because he keeps going around and doing like questions with the audiences and stuff, but he gets really angry if anyone asks about the books. And so I think that it's obviously a sore spot for him. But if it was that sore, you would just stop visiting all these people. So he needs the attention. He needs to be around all the audiences and meet people. But he's clearly insecure about the books, which is why if you could even write them and then have them released on your death and stuff. But I just think he's not that bothered. There are some, you can get to a point in your career where you're just happy with what you've got. And I think that's what it is. He doesn't need to make anything more.
he's not hungry for it. He's rich, and so he doesn't, need to write the next book to get his paycheck and livelihood on it. And so that part is gone. And if he's just comfortable and
Just
It
say
doesn't,
that.
doesn't look like he's just got. It doesn't sound like he's got in any capacity the motivation to do this. None. And I think a lot of it did get knocked out of him with the way that the series went when they ran out the source material. And he's never going to get it done. It's never going to get done. He's what, 75 odd?
I think he's 77.
77 odd. He's not in the best of shape, let's just be honest. So he's the likelihood that he's going to stick around to be able to finish this and then the next, but it's never happening.
When I
You've
watched
got to
one of his
be locked
interviews-
in for that.
When I watched one of his interviews, the most excited thing he was during the entire conversation is when he was talking about Clitlit. And I would not be surprised if he was like really. He was like, you should see all this stuff. Like they're selling out like gangbusters, and it's got a lot of the stuff that I put in my books. Surprising amounts of it. And he was like really enthusiastic about that kind of topic.
He's gonna write a romantasy, the next milk.
I would not be surprised.
Milking My Bull by George R.
Clitlit is singularly responsible for keeping fantasy in publishing right now. All these horny women who, will criticize dudes for watching porn, but they'll go and fucking read Milking Farm or where the fuck that is.
It's different when it's reading.
Totally.
Totally different.
That's unironically their viewpoint, but it is actual female-coded porn.
Yes.
Well, that's how 50 Shades of Grey gets made and shit like that.
Yeah. Fanfic.
Fanfic. So yes, Game of Thrones sequels, but we will be live after every episode of Night of the Seven Kingdoms this January, a little over a month away.
Can't wait.
Wait. I am looking forward to that.
I got my swords ready.
Good. Because the other show coming out in January is Star Trek Academy.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Well, that makes my sword drop.
Yep. Let's get to soups.
Remember
Everybody,
Star Trek Academy? It's 2 seasons.
It's for 2 months.
Else. What was it? House of Asher. That's up soon, isn't it? I think
that's
December.
that's next month. Yeah. Spartacus without Spartacus. That's
which definitely
bringing back
isn't
somebody
about
who
a girl
died.
boss. This definitely isn't about a girl boss, even though she features on all the posters in front of Asher.
And it's like bringing back someone who died for like an alternate reality version of it. It's very strange.
It's very
Could
strange.
have brought back Spartacus if you're going to do that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good show.
That was a good show. I liked it a lot.
Why did you like it, Chrissy?
The shirtless men.
Okay.
The fighting.
There you go. There's
Oh,
boobs too.
It's next week.
The boobs.
Oh.
The relationships. I won't lie.
Manu Bennett's in that, yeah? Deathstroke from Arrow.
Yep. Yes, he is.
If it was a book, I would read it.
Spartacus House of Glory holes. Right. Let's get to soups. I hope everybody recovered from their turkey hangover. I haven't quite yet. I had a turkey sandwich today. It was great.
Ooh.
I haven't had my leftovers yet.
Yeah.
We
Waiting.
got our treat today. We chopped it down.
Nice.
Oh shit! Today's Black Friday. Everybody,
It is.
happy Black Friday.
Happy Black Friday, Garrett.
Thank you.
For Black Friday.
African American Friday.
Assalamu alaikum. There you go.
More like Black Week, though. There's
Black
more
Week.
black at this time of year than there is for History Month. Let's just be honest. It's more business that gets done anyway.
Yeah, more people are invested for sure.
Ah.
People care a lot more about Black Friday than they do about Black History Month.
The credit, a lot better. A lot better credit.
It's like stealing, but you got to pay a little bit less than the RRP.
A little bit less, yeah. You get good
Yeah.
deals. You get good deals.
good.
Now,
Well,
if you
no.
got good deals on Black History Month, then
Looking more
Black Friday is the white person version of stealing, where we just go into a store, wait in long lines, pay for things, and then walk out of the
Sales.
Oh,
store. Yeah.
Yeah.
Practically stealing.
The same.
Wow, I got this for a steal. Yeah, me too, bro. What the fuck you got? Well, I got this big screen TV. I waited in line. It was only $3.99. bro, you should see the Jordans I got. Yeah, that's the difference.
I like Ryan's black.
In all fairness, in this year's Black History Month, they did get Cleopatra and Anne Boleyn.
They did.
So,
did.
What a deal.
Buy one, get one free.
Yeah.
Sorry, steal one, get one free.
Get one.
That's all free.
Get one, get one.
Quelndar, I think this is from last week.
Yes, it was.
From last week for $250.
I'm sorry we couldn't get to that last week. That's a big one.
That's a big one. Thank you, Quelndar. And he got to see Sisu, Road to Revenge, which I'm going to see this weekend.
Ooh,
as a
nice.
secret movie on Monday. It was fun as the original and even more over the top in a good way. Oh, that sounds great.
Nice.
Definite recommend for me. I am going to see it this weekend, right after I do my Stranger Things review. Probably Sunday. Quelndar for 50 more says, happy late Thanksgiving, Gary and the fellowship. Thank you very much, Quelndar. I had a wonderful Thanksgiving. We have turkey for days. It's people out there like with this. It's like saying Die Hard's not a Christmas movie. People going like turkey's not a good meat. It's like, dude,
You just gotta
Don't
know
throw
how to
me
cook
in
it.
with
You
that,
don't know
Gary.
how to
I
cook
love-
Doing it wrong.
I
yeah.
love turkey.
it's how it's
Don't
cooked.
besmirch me
And
with
a lot of food is just a vehicle for a sauce. Now I know Disparu can't understand this, but Ryan does. Okay, like it's a
You're kind of
vehicle for
proving that
sauce
it's a
and
terrible
gravy.
meat if it needs a sauce to make it
No,
taste
no,
nice.
you just make it taste better. Okay, it's
Dark
better.
meat.
You don't
But it's
It's
understand.
how it's
man.
cooked.
covering up the flavor with
It's how it's
something else.
cooked. If you haven't had good
Enhancing
turkey,
the
then
flavor,
get yourself a new wife because she hasn't been cooking it well enough. All right,
I got the Mrs. Nerdrotic secrets now.
there you go.
Ooh.
She knows how to cook a turkey, and she made me a turkey sandwich right before the show. It's a good
Hell
woman.
yeah.
Nice.
Aw.
Knows her
So-
place.
You know, there's a lot about Disney I hate, but have any of you had these smoked turkey legs at Disneyland?
Yeah, they're great.
Like at
They are
Disney-
Never
good.
been.
They're great.
They're amazing.
You've never been to Disneyland?
No.
No.
Well, now you're never
I
going to.
grew up poor,
You do
watching
not
that
have to-
fucking
They're like
ad where the
Renaissance
little boy's like
legs.
teaching his little son, or not his son, his little brother, like, "Hey, when we go to Disneyland, it's gonna be so cool, it's gonna be awesome." And I just watched that.
I feel bad
I
now.
never went.
I'm from Australia on the other side of the world, and I was
Oh, turkey legs
Poor
were good,
motherfucker.
but they also have.
you do not have to go to Disneyland to get a
Yeah,
smoked
yeah.
turkey leg,
No.
just for the
Yeah.
record.
You can get them.
Renaissance Fair. Renaissance
red
Fair.
fair.
Renaissance Fair.
Get
Good
a
as shit,
turkey.
dude.
the only
Yeah.
place I found them. We don't have them in Australia.
What turkeys?
Turkeys?
No, we have turkeys. Not smoked turkey legs. They're not readily available. But
Just
I had a
smoke one.
turkey for Thanksgiving, Gary.
Well, sounds
and it
like a
was tasty.
franchise opportunity. Shad's
cooked it.
turkey
Yeah.
legs.
I cooked my turkey.
Dad's
Oh, you
almost
cooked
selling
your own
turkey.
turkey.
Nice.
Yes, I
Good
How'd you
did.
do it?
So I stuffed its ass full of like, you know,
Why do you say like that?
You had to start like that. All right.
yeah,
Oh, I
yeah,
thought-
yeah.
Hold on.
okay.
You know, where
Hold on,
that-
Jack
Wow.
Pasovic has just come into the
Rosemary.
chat.
Yeah.
He's taking notes.
yeah,
Australia
onions, of course.
Birds
and
American
things.
holiday.
Mhm. And then rosemary, thyme, mixed it with butter, slathered it all in butter, of course, under the skin, all the cracks, right? And then cook it for a good long time in the oven. And It was good.
Yeah.
It was good. Made some good gravy with it.
Man, I am
I,
hungry.
I hope you carved
Did
the
you do
turkey with one of your
giblets?
swords.
Yeah.
I should have done that. Damn it.
Wow.
We caught the
Nice.
turkey.
Missed
I know.
opportunity.
I got new ones. You know, it's like I was showing them off last week. Now I've got 4 more. I got so many swords there. that I don't
Do you have a
any place
sword
to put them.
room?
Yeah, I'm in my sword room, and it's
Oh.
overflowing. I'm not kidding. It's like, yeah, I'm happy. There's lots of swords around. These are,
Maybe you'll get to use them someday.
this- I got this
Yeah.
one this week. It's
But you bump the wrong table, you lose a leg.
Ooh.
oh, it's so
Yeah. So dangerous.
Like Gary, you didn't get to see androids. I got more Lord of the Rings ones.
Oh, good. I have to have mine in my scabbards because I tend to walk around my office with bare feet. And it's just not a good idea to like walk around swords with bare feet when they're just sitting on the floor.
That's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Nose and toe.
Rolling the Wretched, 4 parts for $100. Whoa, Gary never gets halfway there. Whoa, Melissa's living on a prayer. Good God. Even if he uses an extra hand, he won't get there. I swear. Whoa, oh, Melissa's living on a prayer. Welcome back, Gary. Just remember that you are born in the USA, born at fuck off.
We wanted to play that music when you weren't here.
Oh no. No.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
No, somebody snuck a Bon Jovi action figure in here. It's where it belongs right now. It's in the closet.
Wow.
I don't think Jeremy's grifting goal was met, so I guess he will continue to be in denial about Die Hard being a Christmas movie, and maybe Gary should have taken him to Egypt and left him in denial. Oh.
Oldie but goodie rolling.
Oh, play that one. That got me.
I floated on denial. I did. It was cool.
I swam in denial.
You did not swim in it, did you?
I swam in a pool
In a
the
pool
Nile.
next to the
pool
Nile.
Was in,
That
no, no,
doesn't
it
count.
Little
was in the
different.
Nile. The pool was in the Nile. It was on
technically
top
in
of
there.
it.
It was on a boat. So yeah, they had a boat with a pool that was on the Nile, so you could swim in the Nile without like having your skin fall off.
Is that what would happen?
I don't know. It
It's
looks
not
dirty.
the cleanest.
Oh,
not the
they
cleanest.
throw garbage
That's gross.
everywhere. There's no spot without garbage.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I think we know. I think we know.
Cultural enrichment.
On a completely unrelated note, there's been a huge uptick in fly tipping in the UK over the last few
Yeah, I've
years.
seen
Yeah,
that. Like
yeah.
an
Did you see
entire
that?
riverway just dumped with.
Yeah.
That they said came
massive
from
piles
one
of trash.
truck. I was like, how big
Yeah.
was the truck?
The size of it. Anyway, what?
They got a lot more things to like worry about in some of these dog shit countries than where they're throwing their trash or like people polluting and shit. So that's why it does not matter how much we do, how much we clean up our oceans, how much we don't litter, how much any of this fucking, it does not matter because China and India and the entire
Coming here,
fucking
bro.
hellscape of these dog shit countries like still exists out there. So what we do doesn't matter.
Dude, the smog in Egypt was something else.
I mean,
Hazy
It was
every day.
Wow.
Blade Runner levels of smog.
My throat hurt like by the end of the week. I thought I was getting sick, and then when I got home, cleared up.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're in a city of 25 million people.
Wow.
Cairo's pretty fucking big. I did buy a shirt, so I fell victim to Jeremy's grift. That's good. Thanks to Ian for having me on Thursday Night Throwdown last night for 3 hours and 25 minutes. Ian has been very supportive when it comes to me starting my channel and has helped me get more comfortable on camera. Why would you be nervous about being on camera? You had your balls waxed, dude. That should take care of any inhibitions. Next up is getting on FNQ before Beardo. That could happen. I think a lot of people are going to be on before Beardo. Today's read is to Timothy 4-7. Gary has fought the good fight, didn't finish the race. Melissa tried to keep the faith. Hail FNQ, Fellowship Chat, Mods, Little Thor, and R.I.P. Pizza Time Pizza. Dan Vosk, like Gary, will never finish. Until next time, so long, gay boys. At this point, I think we'll get the wins a winner before we get the song from Dan Vask.
Damn.
That's the way it goes, man.
Well, she's supposed to get that to you.
That's what happens. And it was his idea. The bet was his idea, Ryan.
I don't know. It's not like he's fucking doing anything else. This motherfucker never puts out new songs or anything, does he?
He plays retro games. That's all I know. Living his best life.
That why it's so slow to edit. He's just got like a Commodore 64 that loads one frame of Adobe Premiere every week.
That's probably it.
He's too busy checking in on his friends, making sure everyone's doing okay, you know?
You
Something
okay,
gay
buddy?
like that. Yeah.
You okay, buddy? Even the if for 50. This Hail FNT, Gary's voice doesn't sound gay this week. Were you sick last week? Well, I promised to sound gayer next week, but still recovering from a little bit of the jet lag, to be honest with you. I've been like getting spurts of energy at midnight and wanting to eat meals at 2 a.m. Waiting for that to go away because it's kind of annoying. Nuclear Winter Gaming for 50 Canadian pesos. So I quit my building materials sales job of 8 years to work outside sales for metal roofing. Well, that's a good gig. People getting metal roofs here in Texas, like all over the place. I was flown out to Edmonton, AB, to do training. Today, I got a letter saying that it was a business decision to terminate me. Oh shit! Fuck my life on the bus listening to FNT.
no.
That sucks.
Man, fuck
dude.
that shit.
Oh.
Take that knowledge and go do it yourself.
Yeah.
There are a lot of metal roofs going up here in Texas. A lot.
Yeah.
Well, it's that time of year. We're going to start getting hail, and they last longer.
They do.
Noisy as fuck, though.
I was going to say, that make a rat.
It's pretty noisy.
It is a bit.
Waiting for the asteroid for $49.99. Hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I did. Ryan, thanks for reading my super chat last week. Yesterday, I did a 5K turkey trot. Well, I guess that's better than having the turkey trots. While I was training, I would listen to FFN or Real BBC. Thank you for what you guys do. Love from Cali, and hail the fellowship. Hail to you. Good luck in California.
Yeah, good luck there.
Oh.
Good luck. Fish Shooter, 24 for 50. I'm having surgery for a labral, X-ray girl?
Labral.
Labral tear in my hip next week. That doesn't sound good.
Oh.
Going to be bedridden for 4 weeks. You guys, Drinker Mahler, and the rest of the fellowship are what's going to keep me sane during this hail. Well, lucky for you, Mahler has a 17.5-hour video coming out tomorrow.
Holy shit.
He just like takes autism to the next level. That man is like, you think
love
I'm autistic? Just wait until
He is the
17
eldritch
hours.
god of autism.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, 17 hours, 38 minutes. Is that what he said?
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna have it watched before Real BBC.
You are.
I'm sorry you tore your labia, sir.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
I just like
I
that you
tore
get to
his
12.
labia.
Yeah.
It's like that you get to 12 hours in a video and then think, nah, this needs a bit more. Like at some point,
I haven't really
you
made my
stop.
point yet.
Yeah.
That's like 12 minutes for me. There's like, get to 12 minutes, like, God, this is getting on.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the what is it? The UK sort of national statement is that'll do.
That'll do. Yeah, that'll do.
Mm-hmm. Hayden Wayne for 50. What's up, Hayden? Since it's after Thanksgiving and officially the start of Christmas, it is officially the start of Christmas, by the way, season. For the first time in her life, my girlfriend and I watched Gremlins to kick off the season. Gremlins is a Christmas movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Just like Die Hard. Shad.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Gremlins isn't a Christmas movie?
No, not even.
No.
Hang on, I have to rewatch. You guys
No.
I don't. I'm not as familiar enough with Gremlins to make a definitive call, but my
Gremlins is a
instinct
fucking
is
Literally
Christmas movie. Takes place at
Christmas
Christmas.
gift.
Yes. It's
They
a
wear
Christmas
Santa
gift.
outfits.
Yes.
Hang on. Does it
Batman
have
Returns.
question? Does it have a Christmas
Yes.
Carol playing as like a main background point throughout the movie at some point?
At some point? I think so.
What?
It's been a while
Yeah, I
since
wanna
I've
say
That's
seen
your
it does.
barometer?
But it's been
No,
a hot
that-
minute.
That's
That's
a-
one amongst many points to consider. And look, here's the thing, right? If you really want to get into it, I'm okay with calling Die Hard an action Christmas movie. My point is that it's an action movie before it's a Christmas movie, and we define genres by a single definition.
Okay, when I talk about autism, it's
And
like
so if
I'm
you-
not going to get into the
It is an
subgenre.
Pedantic.
action movie.
Pedantic.
Do I watch Die Hard every Christmas? Yes, it's a fucking Christmas movie.
Well, I think that all Christmas movies are going to have different aspects. Like you could have a romantic Christmas movie. You could have just a family fun, kooky Christmas movie. You could have a Christmas comedy. You can have a Christmas action. Like,
No,
I don't even know what you mean by that.
My point is that a Christmas movie, when you say a Christmas movie, is predominantly about Christmas as its main theme, main, and that's what defines it, right? But then you can have some subgenres, like a rom-com Christmas movie or an action Christmas movie, but it's not its primary definition. If you were to go for the primary definition, Die Hard is an action movie. That's what it is.
What is
the first-
Turbo Man or not Turbo Man? Jingle All the Way.
I would call that one a Christmas movie.
Okay, the comedy.
Yeah, but then you could go into subgenres like Christmas comedy, but it's a Christmas.
I would say
movie
it's a
before
comedy first, but it's still a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
If we're going to get into that.
It's a great Christmas movie.
It's a
but-
good Christmas movie, yeah. But
Just like Die Hard.
I just think people start inventing. I think people start inventing all of these things just purely in an effort to disqualify Die Hard from being a Christmas movie.
But to say the Die Hard a Christmas movie debate is just something that started with the internet. It's like, no.
And that's why, like, that's why everything that Jeremy said, I was saying exactly what he was about to say fucking next and showing that it makes no sense.
No, to me, it's a consistent standard. Like for me, like Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, yes, it's a romance, but it's an action adventure before it's a romance. So I don't define it as a romance. I could define it as an action.
I worked in a video store at the very beginnings of the internet. So we're talking like 1994. And we had a Christmas section with fucking Die Hard in it. Okay.
Chad, is your consistent standard then that if it's got a Christmas song in, it's a Christmas movie?
No, that just might help define it as more predominantly Christmas.
What if a movie?
So if I find out that Gremlins has a Christmas song in it, you're just going to move the goalpost to something else, is what you're saying?
No. My predominant main point.
When I tell you there's more Christmas songs in the score in Die Hard than there is in Home Alone, you'll move it. Yeah.
No. My predominant main, gauge on this is what is the movie predominantly about? What would you call it?
The reason I say that is because the first minute of Gremlins opens with Snow selling Christmas trees to a Christmas song.
Yeah, that's why I would want to watch Gremlins again, honestly, to determine if it's but
so the very intro to the movie, everything to do with Christmas isn't enough for you.
Because what is it predominantly about? It's about the Gremlin, uprising and then fighting against it. It's not about Christmas.
During Christmas.
During Christmas, that doesn't
as they
make
dress up in Santa outfits.
No.
I fucking love the levels of autism in our corner. I fucking love it. I really do.
Talks about her
Santa Claus. The Santa Claus. Everything is about Christmas. That's the whole thing, right?
Oh God, it's going to be like Elf, not a Christmas movie.
Because it's
oh God.
Right?
I think
I can't even.
It is okay to have a slider of how Christmassy a movie happens to be.
Sure.
Right? The Santa Claus, full fucking tier, 10 out of 10 Christmassy. Right? Die Hard, maybe 5 out of 10 Christmassy, but still the entire plot revolves around Christmas, about reuniting a family. And even though it's
Christmas,
R-rated, fucking action, all that shit, it's still a Christmas movie.
Yeah, it's in my
good progress.
Her name is Holly, bro.
How many people have it in their Christmas rotation to rewatch? They watch Christmas Vacation, they watch Elf, they watch Miracle on 34th Street, It's a Wonderful Life, and Die Hard.
No, never. Die Hard is an action.
You don't even. Okay, Chad, you're in Australia. You're in upside down Christmas. It's fucking summer. You wouldn't even know.
Summer in your country, anyway. So, I mean,
we have the best, man. We have like summer fruits, cherries, and mangoes, and then smoked ham,
tarantulas, and scorpions.
At the end, when he comes
deadly snakes, oppression,
he's reunited with his wife,
COVID prisons.
Yeah.
So Chad's Christmas is like rewatching
on the street,
We made progress because clearly what it is that I have I guess I need more Christmas in a movie for me to qualify it as a Christmas movie on that spectrum that Ryan was talking about.
It's definitely on the spectrum.
Yeah, I'm definitely on the spectrum. You can guarantee that.
All right, Chad. So Batman Returns came out in June, July. Set at Christmas. What is it? Is it a Christmas movie? What is it? Is it a Christmas movie?
No, definitely not.
Right. So it had Christmas music by Danny Elfman. There's music, has all the jingles, has all the bells and all that. At the end of the film, Alfred does say "Merry Christmas, Mr. Wayne."
Yeah, shocking. If
and
I
he
don't
says
think
goodwill
Die
to all
Hard
men
is a Christmas movie, what makes you think I would think Batman Returns is?
No, I want to know. I want to know the level of autism based around your criteria of music and theme and stuff like that.
Yeah, you understand by what I've already said. If its primary thing is about Christmas, like a good example, again, the Santa Claus, Miracle on 34th Street, right? The whole movie is about Christmas. That defines it as a Christmas movie without subgenre, thing. And I'm willing to admit that Die Hard I could call an action Christmas movie. Same with, Batman Returns. But it is an action film or a superhero film before it's a Christmas film. I define what a Christmas movie is as a film that is predominantly about Christmas.
I'd say the plot of Die Hard is the action. That's the plot of the guys coming in and stealing the bonds and all that stuff. But the story is a reuniting with his wife, literally showing up in LA with a gift for Christmas to reunite with his family.
It's
By the
a
end of the
whole
movie,
adventure
Showing up at a Christmas party.
set at a
With
Christmas
Christmas music.
party. At a fucking
With Christmas
Christmas
music.
party.
Under Shad's definition,
And
a
at the end
Christmas
it's
Carol
snowing.
isn't a Christmas story. Because it's actually about a guy discovering that actually should be more beneficial and
Have you
helpful to
been to
all
office
mankind.
Christmas parties?
Well,
I
it's
was
nothing to do with
dying
that.
for somebody to come in and kidnap everybody and take over the building. Fuck. So to finish his super chat, I was his girlfriend watched Gremlins. I know we did this like 10 minutes ago, so I got to get you caught up. I was worried, but she actually enjoyed it. Hail and happy Thanksgiving. Good. You guys can stay together now because I was going to say
nice.
she didn't dump her. Just kidding. A little bit. Zenny
You know what the
Biscuit.
best part about the whole Die Hard being a Christmas movie debate is?
It ends someday.
No. Do you know when Die Hard 2 takes place? During fucking Christmas.
Christmas.
They're going
Yeah.
they're at fucking Dulles Airport or whatever on Christmas.
Christmas. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Would you?
it's Shane
Would you
Black.
call it a? Would you call Die Hard 2 a Christmas movie? Just out of interest.
I don't think it's a Christmas movie as much as the first one is.
No, I don't think so either.
Not nearly.
I mean, like, I'll watch
yeah.
Batman Returns at Christmas, but I'm open to the argument. Like, I know people like to say it's a fun Christmas movie. It was like, it's a Batman movie.
Yeah, of course I'll watch
But I'll watch
Batman
it.
fucking in April.
Spider-Man's a Thanksgiving movie, right? Right? There you go.
Damn right.
Spider-Man's a Thanksgiving movie.
Damn right.
Yep.
There's a Christmas meal.
You need a Thanksgiving
The
meal?
moment that Green Goblin knows that it's Spider-Man is at Thanksgiving.
There you go.
He
The
brings
movie's about Thanksgiving because at
don't
the end
start
the New Yorkers
chiming
go
in on
like,
Thanksgiving, Shad.
we're
You wouldn't
all-
even know about it.
I'm
Okay.
Holding back, Gary. You have no idea.
We're giving thanks
I
to
like-
Spider-Man.
planes, trains, and automobiles.
So Americans
Great
only in this
movie.
conversation.
Absolutely. Come on.
That's right. Zenny Biscuit, 2 parts for 50. Because back in the 70s and 80s, my dad played bass in a band at a nightclub in LA. The club was called Cino's and was owned by Al Pacino. So Al Pacino owned, was it Chino's?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Should have called it Dunkachinos.
They should have. I've been looking into getting a bass for a while, and then in July, Ozzy passed. After a video from Catholic Talk Show popped up where they were talking about Black Sabbath and mostly their Catholic bass player, Geezer Butler, one of the greatest bass players of all time, I took that as a sign, and today I brought home Geezer, my Black Fender P bass. Oh, good. Start jamming. I prefer Rickenbacker. I'm a Rickenbacker guy.
Got a good sound.
I got my Midnight Blue Rickenbacker. They sound great.
Yeah.
More of an Orville running back.
Or Orville
Sweet.
Redenbacher. He
Sweet
wasn't very
and
good as San Han Solo. He wasn't.
Better at popcorn.
Popcorn sounds good. Are we all hungry? I'm fucking hungry, man.
I'm so hungry.
I am.
dude.
All this talk of food.
I haven't eaten all day.
I'm dying.
I ate a shit ton of pizza like an hour before the stream, and I drank a little bit too. Thought it would chill me out, but I came in pretty.
I came in hot.
I know.
That was until Christmas came about.
Retromeister for 50. Hail FNT and crew. Happy late Thanksgiving to you all. Happy late Thanksgiving to you. I believe that FNAF2 will overshadow. What's FNAF? Five Nights at Freddy's 2 will overshadow Zootopia 2 and Avatar 3 in December due to popularity. No. As far as money? No. No. In December due to popularity and the Scream reunion of Stu and Billy, who are on opposite sides. FYI, Stu is the true Ghostface killer, not Billy. I think Five Nights at Freddy 2 coming out in December is fucking retarded. They should have brought it out in October where no movies came out. They would have had no competition. October was the worst worst month for theaters in 30 fucking years without adjusting for inflation. They should have brought it out then. I think bringing out in December amongst Zootopia 2 and Avatar 3 is dumb, is utterly dumb. But I hope, if that would be amazing if you were right. I think Avatar 3 is going to make the GDP of a small European country.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. Matt Hughes for 100 British pounds. Proper money. Gary, do you think you could maybe invite AJ on the show Friday Night Tights? Of course. AJ could hold his own here. I don't know if he'd come on, but yeah, maybe we should.
AJ from Y-Files?
AJ from Y-Files. We love AJ. He's a
awesome.
self-admitted nerd and keeps putting nerdrotic clues in his office of his videos. He does. Thank you, AJ. Yeah, we'll bring him on if he wants to come on. Fuck yeah. Also, are you doing a Christmas stream? Yes. Az will be joining Mahler and whoever comes along. We will be tracking Santa like we always do.
Ooh.
Our Christmas Eve stream. As I have no family and it made my day last year. Oh, that's nice to hear. God bless you all and the fellowship. Yes, we will be doing a Christmas Eve stream. What day is it on? Az? Let me check.
It's a Thursday.
It'll be Wednesday.
It's a third.
Isn't it?
Oh,
I just heard two different
Christmas
days.
Day is
It's
Christmas Day.
Christmas
is
is
Thursday.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Christmas
Christmas
Eve.
Day's the
Comic
Thursday.
was
It's
asking
Wednesday.
Christmas
Wednesday.
Eve.
Christmas Eve. So that makes it a Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
So you're
Oh.
tracking Santa on Christmas Eve into Christmas. I know. It's tough.
Oh.
High level thinking. Comics is all over it.
She's still jet lagging too.
Thursday, so
I know he's putting the
Comics, don't you
presents
have-
in the fucking
Comics,
thing. What
don't
who
you
are
have to
giving
get back
it?
to the North Pole?
Well, yeah.
I hope you all burn in hell.
Oh, we will.
Aw.
Oh, we will.
I'll have great company.
Am I
I was,
the naughty
I was
list
giving
then?
you your props.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah. Making sure you're still
Yeah,
employed.
you
Reminding you
work
to get back
hard.
to work.
The trains are not going to build themselves.
Yeah.
We all
Happy
know.
and cheer.
We all know out of anyone who is most likely not to go to hell is Odin. So I think that's
Aw.
that then.
Oh,
I
he
don't
didn't
know.
say
I was gonna say, I don't know.
It's like,
That's what you were
I'm a
thinking.
terrible Mormon.
That's what you think I was gonna say. Ha
Matt Hughes has donated 50 British pounds proper money. Thank you, Matt. And then he donated 10 Nerdrotic memberships for 50 more dollars. I'm going to be gaming soon, guys. Very excited.
What are
Gay,
you playing?
me,
On what?
Dispatch and Witcher 3.
Dispatch has been good.
I heard Dispatch is easy. It's like a Telltale game. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just click once in a
Just
while,
press
Gary.
button.
That's it. Yeah.
Gary's like,
There's very simple
I press
mazes.
button.
No doors.
But there is a
Got it.
timer on some, so you gotta be careful. You know,
okay,
just
yeah.
in
Well,
case.
there is like okay, yeah. You can't fuck around too much on Telltale on some Telltale.
That's what she said.
Getting some tail games. Reuben Haynes for 50. Just 5 years of the best humanity in the fellowship. Gary, I'm nearly 58, older than you. Yeah, you are, brother. Out of the hospital after 3 weeks, now on morphine. Woo!
Woohoo.
Don't stay on it too long though. With
God,
G&G,
I miss it
you
even now.
all keep me going.
20 years later.
Discovered new math and science. It's all quanta, Gary. Hashtag toe. Yes, toe. You're going to have to tell me about that one because I don't know. I mean, toes. Not Brie Larson's toes. Although, you know what? Like, I think we've, over the last few episodes, we've absolved Brie Larson of all of her, comparatively few
Oh,
sins.
she's no way near as
can wear
bad as
socks.
Zegler.
I haven't.
Simu Liu has stolen her tiara as the queen of the MCU. That guy is fucking insufferable.
Yeah, I mean, and then when we got Zegler, and the acolyte lady, whatever, they're so much worse. It's like, okay,
Yeah.
Brie, maybe we judged thee too harshly.
No, she
Dude,
hasn't said
those
anything
wicked
stupid
memes have just
recently.
they've been amazing.
Let's do-
Every day there's a new wicked meme.
Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande.
Yeah. It's the gift that keeps on giving, man.
Like I have been inoculated mostly from them, and so when one actually does cross my feed, it is so cringe. It almost makes me like get whiplash and gag. I like, how is that real? It's just
Read a Ryan Kinnell one for me, X-Ray Girl. I'll be right back.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you do.
Ryan Kinnell for $20. Why do Jeremy and Beardo smell so bad? So blind people can hate them too.
Wow.
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 Okay.
Okay.
What? So is it implying that what they both smell like each other's asshole or something, so that blind people also know they're gay? Is that what?
No, I think you're looking into
No, I
it
think
too
you
much.
just made up your own joke.
Wow,
You're thinking too hard.
That's a lot more thought than I was right.
Ryan Kinnell for another $20 says Beardo asked his girlfriend if he could touch her hair. She said yes, so he ran his fingers across her upper lip, and that's how their fight started. Oh God!
Catching strays and there's never coming on.
Ryan Kittle on the Streamlabs side for $10. Fact: wheelbarrows are created to teach Beardo to walk on two legs.
Anyway,
Oh,
I got to
wow.
drop now, Gary. So after that absolute fucking
Going on
zinger,
there?
Wait, you need one more. You need one
oh,
more.
fuck off.
Ryan
Okay.
Kittle on the Streamlabs side for $10. What does Jeremy do after sex?
I don't know. I'll ask him next time he's here.
He shuts the barn door.
Oh,
I want to let them out.
Oh,
Go back to
no.
watching Stranger Things. You know you want
I
to finish.
am. Season 4 final episode, and then season 5 4 episodes.
And I can't wait to hear your tweets of like, what the fuck of all the stuff we talked
You'll be
about. But
getting-
when you actually see it,
yeah.
you know. But
You'll just be getting a barrage of the most homophobic, bigoted stuff.
And then you'll start watching it.
typical day.
yeah. And then I'll get on to watching Stranger Things, and you'll just escalate from there. All right, you know the normal stuff, guys. So I'll see you later. Take care. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye.
See you.
Okay.
Donald Trump for $20 on the Streamlabs side. Thank you, Donald Trump.
Wow.
Wow. Should come on sometime.
I can't do an impression. Can anybody do? How about X-Ray Girl? Can you do a
It's the
Donald Trump?
biggest-
No.
It's the biggest
Here,
super chat.
I'll-
It's huge.
Ryan, you
Here,
can do
this
it.
is
Come
a
on,
No,
super
Ryan.
chat
Ryan,
here.
Ryan doesn't.
I'm
do
not
one.
good
I
with
don't
Trump
have one
impressions.
really.
Yeah.
Really?
I would like to acknowledge Jeremy. They call him D-Day Cobra. He's the best D-Day Cobra. They tell me he's homosexual. He's very gay. They tell me like men's peckers in his ass, stuff like that. He takes loads in the face and levels nobody thought possible. He takes the best loads, the greatest loads in his face.
Oh my God.
It's really impressive. There, it's a shitty fucking Trump impression. Sorry.
Oh, you did better than I could.
That was not bad.
That's pretty good.
I cannot
Stop
do a
it,
Trump
Tim.
impression. I don't really know why.
That's weird because you're good at the impression. So
I am at some, but there's some things I just can't grasp. Like I just can't do it. I don't know.
But somebody
one,
really
Garrett.
wanted to think, hey, I tried. That was fucking
Yeah, I mean, it
shitty.
wasn't that good, but it was a good. It was like
Yeah.
there's a lot of
good-
passion.
Hey,
in it.
those who try the most fail the most, Ryan.
Yeah.
Okay? Damn straight. Ryan Kittle. You're being very generous, Ryan. I just wanted to thank you. For $10 says Jeremy is so stupid. I could just leave it there. Jeremy is so stupid. When he was a gangbanger, he tried to spray paint a chain link fence. I should have just stopped at Jeremy is so stupid. Keep trying. I know you. By the way, the real Ryan Kittle is out there. Keep trying. I know who you are. I talked to him in IRL. The other Ryan Kittle. He's all, yeah. Sometimes I just run out of shit.
I'm running out.
Snacks for $5 says from the diary of Ryan Kittle. Got called a racist for saying Black Friday. Well, no, to say it like Ryan, you go Black Friday. Like
I've been saying that today just to make sure people don't think there's a difference when I'm talking about black people and Black Friday. You gotta. I gotta start being consistent. Black Friday. Yeah.
I should have said Joaquin. You have the Friday shift. I don't get that one. Was
Joaquin.
Shad an Egyptian in a past life?
Possibly.
Possibly. You was Kangs. You was Kangs. You would have liked it there.
I think I would have too, actually. I like old stuff. Castles are my main jam, though. You know.
No, it is, but it's being inside the pyramid was fucking epic.
That would be trippy, actually.
You can go inside.
I just want to know what's underneath them. I get so frustrating that they're not exploring and opening these places up.
No, as a matter of fact, the erosion around the Sphinx, right? That Robert Schock that shows that the Sphinx, that area was at least carved out minimum 20,000 years ago. So the Sphinx is probably, they at least started it 20,000 years ago. It was a different statue. It was made from a yardang, if you know what a yardang is, and it was originally a lion because it's facing east, and it was facing towards Leo at the time. But they're covering it up, dude. They're covering up the erosion. They're building a fucking wall over it so people stop asking.
Why?
To hide the history.
It's to cover up the history. So Robert Schock and John Anthony West and Schwaller DeLubish were talking about this years and years ago, and it has disrupted the Egyptology narrative, which archaeology and Egyptology are nothing more than like I'm going to make some people mad. Basically getting into art history. You're doing a lot of interpretation of art.
Mm-hmm.
And they try to call it a science because they'll get into seeds but it is so subjective. It is absolutely subjective.
As someone with an actual archaeology degree, I actually agree with you because we actually have a joke that if we don't know what something is, we say we're not sure what it is, but we think it has religious significance.
It's a temple.
And yeah, I mean, it's a lot of it is it's interpretation, speculation, and when people don't have a written history, it's very hard to really kind of figure out what was going on.
It's a lot of guesswork involved because we don't fucking know, right?
Yeah.
And it's only guesswork until the next thing comes along that makes the most sense, and then people finally come around to agreeing that, well, maybe that's what happened.
But
in the same way that when Gary's talking about the Sphinx originally being a lion because it's facing east when Leo is in the fucking sky during the spring equinox 12,800 years ago, that is also speculation, right? But it's speculation that has a root in something that's very interesting. We know they cared about us, like the astrological signs during that time and the landmarks, but I think for a lot of these places, be it Egypt, be it here in North America, when a bunch of fucking Indians who didn't build this shit are like, no, we promise we built that. I think a lot of it comes like just naturally from people who have lived in these places for a long fucking time. And in their minds, they're probably the only people that have ever lived there because that's just kind of time you were in at that point. The idea of going somewhere else would be like foreign. The idea of somebody else living there would be foreign to you. And your great grandpa said, we've been the only ones here. And so of course we built that thing that's here. And you just take that as your own, and then you develop this protectiveness over it because it's so incredible what our ancestors were able to do, and you hang on to that and you hold on to that. Even if the reality is your ancestors just fucking wandered out someplace someday and they discovered this thing that had been built. And so we decided that, well, we must have done that in our ancient history, so we're going to try to replicate that. And it doesn't really make any sense that people would get worse at building pyramids over time. The first attempts they made were just incredible and epic and wild, and they got progressively worse at it over hundreds of years.
Yeah, well, that's what you would have. What's really interesting. What's really interesting is like the further back you go, a lot of those cultures, even Native Americans, will say
they found
we didn't do this. Like this was here before us. There was like in Egypt, a lot of them say like they're a culture that's inherited a lot of this stuff.
Yeah,
it's more of like the recent stuff that go, no, there was nothing ever before that. It's just this.
But the other major issue with archaeology is the fact that a lot of this people's theories and speculations are wrapped around their career and their ego. So the thing is, like, if they're proven wrong, they basically just nullified somebody's entire lifetime's worth of work.
Right.
Science advance one death at a time. It's common across all scientists. People get wed to a certain thing, and then nobody else can do it. And so if you come in, because it's peer reviewed, you're telling all of these people they've all been wrong. I can't remember exactly what it was, but there was something where a maths equation was wrong and nobody bothered to check because this guy was so well respected. And then when he died, someone checked, it was all wrong. You also, with archaeology building things worse, classical buildings, the one with lots of winding staircases and all that kind of stuff, you send a modern engineer into them, they'll tell you the building should fall down because they're not taught how to do it. They're taught the modern building methods, and so over time things die out. Like building watches by hand in the UK, there was one guy that could do it, and he didn't have an apprentice, and he's died. Nobody knows how to do it over here now.
Yeah.
So we do lose knowledge.
We do lose knowledge, but
Technological
it's not like
degradation.
you could still see an advancement in our knowledge. Now, we don't like craft things as well as we used to because they're not practical. But if you think about the cathedrals that were built, in Europe in the I think it was 1300s, they cannot replicate those now.
Nope.
They are insane, and the craftsmanship involved, the way they made the stained glass,
Flying buttress.
they have no fucking idea how they did it. Like, none.
But there's a purpose for like those advancements,
yeah.
right? Because things become easier and cheaper and technology
Yeah.
advances and like you're able
Yep.
to do maybe more mass quantity of things and all that shit, as opposed to them actually trying to do the same thing again and just not being
exactly.
able to.
And you see it. The Sphinx is probably one of the most disappointing thing I saw there. The Sphinx has been rebuilt multiple times. Most of it's not the real Sphinx. I was actually more excited. I've never been so excited to see erosion in all my life. I couldn't wait to see the erosion around the Sphinx. I wanted to see it with my own eyes. And then when they were covering it up, you absolutely know Robert Schock is telling the truth now. If they're fucking covering up, because within a generation, people will stop asking questions, and when they'll go and debunk it, and they'll go, "Oh well, after I debunked it, no archaeologist or geologist can go there because whoops, we put a wall over it."
Yep.
It's to
What is
preserve
Robert
the
Schock
Sphinx.
saying?
I swear.
Indeed.
Many such cases.
It's to preserve
Many
Zahi
such
Hawass and the narrative. That's
Alright.
what it's there. The new Gem studio, or not studio, museum is pretty
Museum.
cool, Shad. But you would have loved the old Egyptian museum.
Oh, old Egyptian museum is way cooler.
It is way fucking cool because everything in there is fucking old, and it's kind of in disrepair, and you could tell
Yeah.
it was built in 1901, and everything
has
about it was cool.
character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The new one is too flashy and sterile and really spread. I mean, it's really beautiful looking, and it looks like they put it. And also, I give it 20 years till the next Egyptian revolution, and that thing gets fucking looted. I give it 20 years, and they're bringing all the stuff back. So they're like, apparently, the British Museum is gonna be giving up all their
Of
stuff.
course,
Over
Yeah.
the next few
like,
years, yeah.
take it away from the people that have kept it really safe and secure
Yeah,
for a
so-
very long
Right,
time.
yeah.
in Britain.
Go
Deserve
see
it.
it. Go see it in the British
then-
Museum while you can, because like that shit will within 20 years will be gone.
Disappear. Yeah.
Take
Gone.
it back
It's
to
really
an
cool.
unstable nation that could be, totally.
And it's not stable there.
upended.
So do you want to know how not stable it is there? So they just had the Arab Spring, and they elected their first president in ever, or forever in a long time. That president was supposed to have term limits, and then recently said, "No more term limits. I'm just going to vote myself in." And they're keeping
Classic
everybody.
move.
ABF, Alec Baldwin's finger looked this up. They're keeping everybody happy. They subsidize sugar, gas, and cigarettes to keep everybody happy.
Wow.
So that's what keeps everything cheap. But they have runaway inflation right now. It's insane. So like when you go up and pay for an ice cream, Ryan, I got 3 ice creams for £1,000. And you're like, what the fuck? Which was still expensive, by the way. But it's nuts. So I don't feel, and even when they built that museum, nobody wanted to invest in it at first because it's fucking Egypt. So they go, we're going to put it right next to a military base, and then we'll have the military surrounding it all the time, 24/7. And the funniest meme I saw was while I was in Egypt, somebody put up the pillars of Islam. And it was those pillars that come up before a driveway to prevent a car from driving down and either ramming the hotel or blowing it up. Saw those all over the place. We rolled up to our hotel, bomb sniffing dogs. There's bomb
And
sniffing
pillars.
dogs and pillars everywhere.
And guards.
Yeah.
Over here we had it. So we used to have, you could walk up to the Prime Minister's house. You could go to his front door, nothing. Now there's loads of security. And then suddenly all these gates and walls and fences have started going around Parliament. For 1,000 years, we've never had Parliament
Yep.
walled off. Now,
Yep.
more and more
Ah,
security.
gee, I wonder why.
Dude, the guards there,
Yeah.
they're so nonchalant about their guns that so they'll have like a Glock holstered or this big fucking rifle. And the guy was like at Karnak. Do you remember this, X-Ray Girl? Or maybe you weren't with me. The guy had his rifle just sitting on the bench, and he was like a foot away from it. I could have ran up and grabbed that rifle, like easily. And they weren't really protecting the guns in the holster. You could walk up right behind him and just fucking snack.
Oh, it's totally snatched.
Yeah,
them
I was
if
like,
you wanted
what?
to.
Yeah, that was weird. Aaron Pipe 76 for $10 says last week's FNT was awesome. Ryan did a great job hurting the cats. It's retards. Thank you for being nice. Everyone was so well behaved. Gary comes back. Chaos rules. Damn right.
Back to
Damn
normal.
right. Back to normal.
The way things should be.
Angry Ryan is my favorite Ryan, says Buster Nut Smash for $25.
Me too. I don't know why, but it's incredibly entertaining. So
He's been very happy. You know, he should have been happier today. The Bears won.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I should have been, but yeah, it comes and it goes, ebbs and it flows. You never fucking know.
What's the Bears record right now?
9-3.
Whoa.
Two
That is
seed in the
unexpected.
NFC.
Well, I guess that coach makes a difference, doesn't it?
It's weird. You get somebody good to run the ship, and great things can happen.
And then there's the Chargers who get a good coach, and they're the same old fucking Chargers. You can't take the Spanos out of the fuck. You could have them, LA. They're all fucking yours. Fuck them. I'm not bitter at all. Steve Watson for 20 British pounds, proper money. As he's not here. Yorkshire born, Yorkshire bred, strong in the arm, wise in the head. I'd let you over the snake, mate. I'd let you over the snake, mate. I don't know. Is that some British fucking saying? I say that.
But you can
I say that a very few times. Disparu, you care to
Translate.
translate that?
What do you think on a human body would be referred to as his snake?
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
So it is what it
Well
says. There you go.
Yeah.
It's gay. Only in Alabama can you go to prom and family reunion at the same time. After all, Jeremy's family tree doesn't fork. It just bulges out a little bit.
Yeah, Jeremy's family tree looks like a fucking telephone pole.
Yeah. Ryan Kittle on the Streamlabs side for $10. Variety's top 100 comedies list is utter garbage. Someone please explain to me how you snub a top 10er like Schindler's List. Anybody, please? Candace, Nick? Dirk Diggler. Dirk Diggler's 13 inches for $20 says, Ryan Kittle is my hero. God bless you all. God bless you all. Okay, we're going to wrap it up there. We'll get to the square up on Monday, 11 a.m. Central, Nerdrotic Live, and Rumble. But in the meantime, we're going to go eat our turkey leftovers. Let's go around the horn, and we'll start with comics. What do you got coming up?
Fuck all going on tonight, so I'm going to get back to it on Monday. Have a happy Thanksgiving weekend, everyone. See you guys next week.
All right. Quarter Black.
On Sunday, we got Sunday Fun Day with Az, X-Ray, and Kara, and Forbidden Frontier, the long-awaited explanation of everything that they did in Egypt. Can't wait to see the pictures and all that stuff. I already got a great story from Adam on Monday on our show, Base Staff Monday on his channel, where he went into his whole train
Oh, poor guy.
experience. It was very good.
Does he get into what he got in that country?
What, AIDS?
No, what he took into the country.
No. So we'll
Be sure to ask him about that. We'll talk about it on Forbidden Frontier.
We'll talk
too.
about it on Sunday.
Okay.
That's it. That's all I got. And then we're going to Scottsdale next week.
We are.
Hell yeah.
We are. I'll talk about that in just a second. I will. X-Ray Girl.
Tomorrow, Saucy Saturday on Wicked Virtues channel, and Garrett's already highlighted Sunday Fun Day, Forbidden Frontier, and going to game again next week as well, once I get enough sleep. It's been a drag.
Yeah, so I'm glad I'm not alone in this. Like Melissa's been struggling too, but yeah, like
How big is the time difference?
It's 8 hours, but like afternoon hits here, and I want to go to bed.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound like you guys got a lot of sleep while you're there. Like,
No, we didn't.
going to bed late,
No.
waking up very early, stuff like that. In the sun a lot. So
I'm shocked Gary even streamed at all, to be honest. While
I
on
can't
the
even
trip.
remember it. I can't. So yeah, it was. We did not sleep a lot there, and I haven't slept very well since I got back. So loopiness reigns right now.
Mhm.
I'll eventually get there. But like I've got like, my eyes twitching. You got muscles
Yeah, you got a
twitching
little
and
bit of-
stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
I fucking hate that shit. Yeah. Not enough sleep.
No. Chrissy, what do you got coming up?
Oh yeah, I can't wait to like see the photos from the trip. That sounded really fun.
Oh, I gotta upload those.
Simcast on Sunday, 9 p.m. Eastern, and then next Saturday, if you're in the Westchester area, come see me in Mount Kisco. I'm doing a show up here, and then got some other things I'm working on, but that's it for now.
Groovy.
Yep.
Thanks, Chrissy. Disparu.
I want to piss on the BBC's grave, or fast approaching grave. All's Fair reviews, and with House of Asher this week, I imagine the critics review should come out Wednesday or Thursday. I'll probably be looking at those.
Yeah, I'll be checking that out too, for sure. Looking forward to it, Disparu. And All's Fair getting a season 2. I'm super happy for you, man.
Oh, yes. I'm amazed that was one of the things, like, actually, it got 0% review score, and loads of people tuned in to watch it. It was like, oh, if only Willow had been badly reviewed, I could have got a season 2 of that as well.
Yeah, so Shad.
Well, Culture Crusade, as usual, over on Night's Watch, and on Shadiversity, just dropped last night, reviewing a tactical shield, like one of these modern tactical shields from Temu. And friggin' hell, this thing is actually really, really cool. Like, we got 2 of them. This is what it looked like at the end of the video. We put it through hell, but what this stood up to was shocking. And I'm at this weird point with Temu, right? Because
it's very hit or miss. Timo is really fucking
Mm.
cool because it's a gamble, man. You can find some of the coolest shit possible for cheap, or you just get fucked.
Yes, like, and so I've made videos on it, what to beware of and what to avoid. But I've gotten such great crap from Temu at such ridiculous prices. No joke. This sword is from Temu, right? And it's one of the better swords I've received. I'm gonna do a review on it.
Wow.
I'm stumped. I'm actually a bit like, well, friggin' hell, what the like Temu's supposed to be dog crap. But the stuff I'm getting from it is actually really good. So I don't know, like, sue me. They've won me over. And I've had people reach out and send me stuff nearly a $7,000 sword, right? They sent to me for free, and it was dog crap. So I'm not afraid to call out crap when I receive it, right? But I'm at this point with this Temu stuff where it's like, well, friggin' hell, we'll look at that. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. You can get so there we go. That's that. You can check out that video on Shadiversity, and I got more coming because there's some really cool stuff. So yep, there we go. This freaking sword. It's great.
Temu. We're going to get in like a next sword and sorcery thing. It's like, how are we going to arm our men? Temu.
Temu.
It's like only $200 something. What the hell? I don't get it. Anyway, sorry. And I'm not doing it to try and show. I was like, it's good stuff at a great price. I buy it. Anyway, that's me.
That's strange.
It's
But that maybe that's part of, like Ryan brought up, maybe that's part of the fun of Temu. You're either going to get something good or it'll fall apart.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my freaking favorite mug that I use, this is Temu.
It's going to give you cancer.
Yeah,
I've
Shad.
been using it for like almost a year now. Like, holy crap, Anyway.
Long-term side effects.
Well, that could explain my retardation.
That was there the whole time.
Yeah.
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 That's not an excuse, though.
Yeah, I think it'll give you cancer, but I don't think it'll make you more retarded.
Is that any better than what we drink out of, though? That
No.
also comes from the same place. It's
Absolutely
just more
not.
expensive.
We're all going to have a bunch of plastic spherules in our balls and die of cancer.
I think we'll be fine.
Can't wait.
I think humans are pretty resilient.
Yes, we are. Ryan, what do you got coming up?
I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I'm sure I'll be on Geeks Gamers Daily next week. Sports Wars on Sundays and Mondays. I stream on Sundays and Wednesdays, and on Mondays with Vera for Fuck My Life. I did see one super chat come through that I don't know if we got a chance to read, but it was Stranger Things related.
Go for it.
Nick N for $20. My daughter was an extra in Stranger Things 5. Did we read that one?
No.
Okay, so I wanted to read it because my daughter was an extra in Stranger Things 5. She's in the scene with the kids when the lights start flickering. We filmed back in early 2024.
Whoa.
It's weird knowing stuff that would happen, but not being able to say anything. So that is pretty
congrats.
cool. That's pretty cool.
Congrats. Well done.
There you go.
Right on.
Go. That's all. So that's
cool.
it for me.
Very cool.
Very cool. I didn't miss anybody. Right. Okay, good. So Tuesday, well, I've got a video coming. I don't release videos on Friday. So we have a video coming out tomorrow. Very unusual to have a video coming out Saturday, but Perry, it's a Perry Chan joint that'll be out tomorrow. And then Stranger Things review Monday. Garrett? Yeah, we'll do Monday. We'll release that Monday. This Tuesday, I will be on Wandering Wolf's channel doing a live stream prepping for the Scottsdale event, and I will be on with Randall Carlson and Graham Hancock.
Nice.
I'm actually kind of nervous about this one, but yeah, that's going to be fun. So that look out for that on Tuesday, and I'll share it in the community section and all that stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah, and then next week is Scottsdale, so Randall Carlson will be there, and David Hatcher Childress, and yours truly, and Dedunking Dan. Lots of cool people talking about ancient civilizations in lovely Scottsdale, Arizona. And Garrett's going to be there too. We're going to be running a live stream. So we'll have the green room live stream, and we'll be chit-chatting to people between their talks. And it'll be tons of fun. So please join us there if you can. Am I forgetting anything? Oh, books are shipping. The books are shipping right now as we speak. And we'll be back next Friday. Do we know who with? Any idea? No clue. But that's par for the course around here. So thanks to the Nerdrotics. Thanks to everyone who left a super chat and donation. You help keep the lights on. We'll get a square up on Monday on Nerdrotic Live and Rumble. Thanks to all the lurkers and everybody who participated. Well done to everybody here for last week's episode. The channel's still around. Everybody was happy with Ryan. That's all a guy could ask for. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Here they come and the crowd cannot wait. Oh, hail Friday Night Lights. I apologize 'cause I'm probably late. Oh, hail Friday Night Lights.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Dame, dame.